ask the people, we need a code word for how long we about to go on now, huh?
I mean, I feel like we should, man.
Nah, man, it's too late in the game for that, man. We fucking live on What It Is Radio. Cloud Chaser, Jay Burns, man. Why would you wait till the very last end to ask that, man?
Hey, man, sometimes the best questions are asked at the end, you know?
Yeah, how long can we go on, man? What's up, y'all? What's up out there?
Man, what's going on?
What up?
Shit, man. It's been a minute.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's been a minute.
It's actually, man, speaking of being a minute, man, this is actually probably like our year anniversary for this shit, man.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if anybody else would remember besides us, but we got a heat issue over at this motherfucker, man. Here in the control room.
Real hot.
This is the hottest motherfucking room in America, man. So it's finally starting to cool down, man. It's nice and cool today and shit, man. We can finally get back to it, man. It's unbearable in the summer. That's why we ain't been on as much.
Hey, just think we used to all be together.
In the same fucking room, man. Sweating all types of bullshit, man.
That was the first inaugural episode.
What's up, Lindsay? What's up, Lindsay?
Oh, shit.
Man, see, we got some viewers, man, throughout this year, man. We got some people that tune in faithfully and shit, man. Shout out to y'all.
We did like a reverse hibernation, didn't we? Like a summertime.
Summertime hibernation. Man, I'm not about to sit up in this hot-ass room doing this goddamn show with y'all, man. Fuck that.
Are we being too extra during the summer? Or, I mean, are we just living our best lives? Is that the problem?
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to stay cool. Fuck the bullshit. It's too hot for that shit.
Hey, that's right, though. The very, very first episode we ever did,
Let me get him right.
We were up in that hot-ass room, me, you, and Cloud Chaser, and it was like 115 degrees. And we recorded for an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, so now we in separate locations. Y'all motherfuckers probably got air conditioning and some more shit, man. It's still hot over here.
For real. It was hot like yesterday.
Yeah, nah. We were supposed to go on yesterday, but it was too goddamn hot, man.
I'm in Cairo.
Oh, you're in Cairo?
You look like you in the dungeon of somebody's castle and shit, man.
You see the bricks.
So what's been up, man? What's been good with y'all?
Oh, man, just soaking up all these Olympics, ever since the Olympics to now the Para-Olympics. Today I was watching some legless volleyball, some wheelchair basketball. It was actually, I gotta say, man, I was impressed. I was real impressed.
I thought we wasn't gonna do this, man.
No, I'm just giving a shout. I'm giving props, because I was watching it. I was captivated. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was good competition, and I thought it was good. What? I'm being serious. I really did. I mean, I think, okay, listen, it's hard enough to play volleyball. I don't know if you guys are avid. I know that Cloud Chaser, once upon a time, I know you were in the summer circuit. But, volleyball is a tough sport. You got to get the right angle.
You know what event they should put in the Olympics is boxing. The Special Olympics, man. Special Olympics boxing would be lit.
Don't they have that?
Hell, you think they have boxing in the Special Olympics? That's got to be some type of form of cruelty.
Well, I mean, I was impressed that there was a lady who was blind who was in the swimming event, and at first I wasn't sure what was going on, but then they were like, "Yeah, she's blind." She had like the little, the dog that walks him up to the length. I swear, I'm not making this up.
We wasn't gonna do this, man. So you ain't shit, man. We're not supposed to be doing this.
I'm not making fun of nothing.
Hey, first of all, is the Special Olympics even going on, man? Because you.
Nah, Para-Olympics.
Para-Olympics. You about to get us canceled already, man.
We
just made it to a year. We about to get kicked off this shit.
This shit was tight, man. 1 year in, we're going for 20 years, man. Trust me, we're on the retirement plan. And we might retire after a year. But listen, she had like an indicator to let her know when she was getting to the other side so that she wouldn't hit her head. It was dope. I thought it was tight, man.
What else they had in the Para-Olympics?
I don't know. That's all. I think they had wrestling, but I haven't. It's ongoing, man. Check it out. It's on NBC. Check out your Paralympics, man. Support all athletes.
Do they have wrestling for real?
I don't know. I could look at. You know what? Should I research it?
Yeah, man. Look it up, man. Pull that shit up, man.
All this shit about researching up drinks and shit.
We have time. Pull that shit up.
Yes. Let's see. All of the events in the Paralympics.
Did Ting Ting ever get? He got locked up for a long time, right?
No,
what?
I don't think he got in trouble. Did he?
He killed his wife, right?
Yeah, but he thought she was breaking in. Or at least that's what he said, man. This is wrong, man. We ain't got nothing. It's all type of other shit going on, man.
Hold on. There's a lot of other shit going on. Did y'all hear about a dude that fought Jake Paul just yesterday or whatever?
Oh
Did
man,
any of you guys?
that was disrespectful.
Did you
man.
watch?
I didn't watch the fight. I didn't watch the fight, but I watched the like pre-interview where they was talking and shit. And there was at one point where Jake Paul asked old boy, he was like, "So now that this is over, can I clap them cheeks or squeeze them cheeks?" He said some old gay ass shit to do, man. You gotta die after that. You gotta die after that. I'm mad as fuck he didn't put old boy down.
Beat him though. Why cannot anybody beat him?
He's not fighting nobody.
But he was the dude he just fought was he was a welterweight champ. He was in MMA like.
Yeah, but MMA and boxing is two different things, man. Like this motherfucker fought. He's fighting people that ain't fighters. You know what I mean? Like he fought Nate Robinson, or is that the same dude? Or is that what? That's the same one. Yeah, he's not fighting fighters, man. Like put his ass in there with a real boxer.
They do not have wrestling in the Paralympics.
I wouldn't imagine so.
They do.
What about boxing? Do they got boxing in the Paralympics?
He's actually doing.
They have taekwondo.
They got taekwondo.
Time pay-per-view.
Yeah, he's definitely selling good. I mean, it's impressive he could get this kind of attention. They got taekwondo. They do have ping pong, swimming, obviously, sitting volleyball. They do shooting. So I guess they're shooting.
Wait. What type of handicap do you have in the shooting? In
the shooting sport?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Obviously, you got to have both of your hands.
Now, tell me this. In the Paralympics, right? In the Paralympics, right? So, like, they got basketball, right? Now, it's usually more, it's the guys in the wheelchairs, right?
It's wheelchair basketball, yeah.
So it's specifically wheelchair basketball, right?
Hey, them guys is tough.
That shit is hard, man. I mean, you got to, you're kind of multitasking.
So with the shooting, what would the handicap be? Because it's like specific handicaps for specific sports, right? Like imagine if you put somebody that was I don't know what the good term for it is, but like mentally slow, right? And then you put them.
That would be like the Special Olympics, I think.
So is there two different types of Olympics? There's Special Olympics and then there's Paralympics, or is it the same thing?
That's the question I was asking somebody just this morning. And, Slap, funny enough, I got the answer that we found is a little bit of both. Okay. But they're different, they're different organizations. So that's why.
Yeah. Paralympics are people that are paralyzed, right?
In some form or fashion. Yeah.
Oh.
In some shape or form. But then, because sometimes, say people
with like a limb missing or something too.
Yeah, like missing limbs, you know what I mean? And so as an example, like the lady that won the shooting event, she was from India, first gold Paralympic shooting medal in 45 years, by the way. Anyways, we don't really quite know what her disability is, but that's okay. I mean, I don't have enough time to read this whole article while we're live. But yeah, usually they have some kind of disability or paralyzed or, something like that.
So Special Olympics, that's mental.
Primarily, yeah.
Okay. Now, do they have boxing?
Do they have? You know what? For all the viewers at home, we're all going to search this
Somebody
together.
Chime in and let us know, man. Because I want to know. Because that seems like that shit would be cruel, man.
Let's see.
I don't want to say no names, live, right? But I've known some people that have worked at some places, man, where I might have heard a story or two of them making the clients box. Or boxing the clients. Yeah.
Get out of town.
Yeah.
No way.
What did we...
Let's see here.
How ethical is it to let special people box?
See, I don't know. They probably don't. They can't. There's no way. Okay, they have alpine skiing.
For the Special Olympics?
Badminton. Basketball.
That's fair.
Bocce ball. You ever play bocce ball, Slap?
Bocce ball.
What is bocce ball?
That's that shit where it's like...
bocce ball?
It's like a hard ball, right? Like a cricket ball almost.
It's kind of like bowling, but a little bit differently. If anybody's been down to the Rhinehouse,
exactly. They got
you would
bocce
know exactly
ball courts.
Bocce ball is. because they got that. I also got that in Cap Hill in Seattle.
Hey, tell us the rest of the Special Olympic sports, man.
Yeah, let's go over this. So they got bowling, okay, competitive cheer,
Competitive
cricket, yeah, cross country skiing, cycling, dance, sport, equestrian. No way, they don't got they got equestrian.
Why not, man? They're capable. Keep
okay,
going.
Yeah, you're right. Figure skating, floorball, floor hockey, football, like soccer actually, golf, gymnastics. They got handball. Hold on, they got handball. You know what? I was just joking about that. Is that they need to make handball an Olympic sport? You know, like in American Me when like Santana and his dude was like playing in the prison, like orale, para, you know, like hitting it against the brick wall and shit. They got judo, kayaking. Man, they got all sorts of shit. Netball. Oh, netball. Weren't we just talking about that last time? You know what I'm talking about? Netball is basically like basketball with no backboard, and it's a taller rim.
Oh,
y'all remember that?
Nah.
Or was that was a couple episodes ago?
Netball.
You don't remember that, Slap?
No. What is netball?
It's I just said it. It's just like basketball with no rim, like with no backboard. It's just the rim basically.
Oh, that's hard as fuck. Why would they make them play that?
They play that shit professionally. Like there's real fucking man. They do that shit.
Now
you can look it up, man. I'm telling you. Whoa. But I'm telling you, you can look it up. They got powerlifting, roller skating, sailing. They got all sorts of shit.
Now they do have basketball.
They got track and field.
They do have basketball in the Special Olympics. Okay.
They got basketball, softball, swimming. They got all that shit. They got ping pong, tennis. They do the triathlon.
I wonder with something like that though, how do they determine your eligibility? You know what I mean?
Hey, you know that's a good point too.
Wasn't there a movie about that shit?
A movie about Special Olympics basketball?
No.
Oh, there was a movie where the motherfuckers went into the Special Olympics, but they weren't special.
Are you for real?
It was an asshole.
Just
movie.
like based on a true story, or was this
I want to say it was an Adam Sandler movie, man. It sounds like an Adam Sandler movie. The motherfucker.
No, it was dude from Jackass.
Oh, okay.
No,
it was one of them assholes.
Knoxville.
Johnny.
Oh man, how did he not get canceled? Look, we ain't man.
That motherfucker's uncanceled. He canceled himself. Yeah, but how would you determine if you're like not special enough to be on the team? Like, what would be like in basketball? Just imagine, motherfucker was autistic, and the one thing that he could do hella good was play basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like Drew Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like this motherfucker was just awesome at this shit, man.
I think there's like I don't know, man. Come on, you know what it is. Like,
I think
these days though, there's a lot of schemers, man. I mean, you even see it in the regular Olympics. I mean, it's only a matter of time before the most controversial topic, dude who has gone to the other side starts winning women's events and shit. Which I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I don't really think that that's fair to the women.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean? That's not fair. I don't know. I don't think that they should do that.
Sean Gates said the last podcast. Man, you goddamn right, man. We the last podcast to give a fuck about talking about the Special Olympics. You know what I'm saying?
Or maybe he's clowning the last episode. Was that last episode not so hot?
I don't know.
We don't worry about that.
I don't even remember. I don't remember the last podcast, man. I don't remember the last one.
Yeah.
It's like the Last Supper.
I think he's on some. I think he's on some other shit, man. But look, let's change the subject, man. Before these motherfuckers, I don't want no.
That they would let?
I don't want no smoke with a Special Olympics boxing champion, man.
No, not at all. I mean, no, hell no, because they got that strength from inside. You know,
what would that strength be? What do they call that?
I don't know the proper term, but I know growing up. I do know growing up, there was a dude in our middle school, and he was hearing impaired, and that fool was strong as shit.
Yeah.
He took down one of the strongest dudes in middle school, like no problem in wrestling. Just took it straight down.
There used to be a term. I forgot. I can't quite remember what the term used to be.
I don't know. Maybe some of our viewers could help us out, but man, I mean, either
way, man.
You know, do you think that they would let old rappers? Do you think they would let old rappers?
Old rappers is most definitely special. They are special. Man, speaking of events, man, y'all been keeping up on this crate challenge shit, man? since our last episode, man, these motherfuckers have been on these crates.
That shit is.
Where are they getting all these crates from?
Real, man. Are they stealing people's records collections and dumping them
that's
out?
What I'm saying. Hey, motherfuckers will find the dumbest shit the motherfuckers sit up and do, man. That crate challenge, it's almost like there's not a motherfucking pandemic going on. You know what I mean? Corona must be over. Right? Corona must be over.
Crate challenge took over. Coronavirus took a backseat. You know. But I mean, I'm just laughing at how many people do it, because it's not like there's some kind of magic prize for doing it. I mean, if anything, you're gonna fail.
It's hood fame.
Huh? Hood fame? What do you think, Clout? Would you get down on that crate challenge?
I'm too big for that shit.
Nah. What if they came with some bigger crates?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Hey man,
how about you?
Our good guy Andre Budtender said he think he can do it, man. He said,
"Oh shit,
I want to see it. I want to see it, Boogie." You should.
Yeah, man. Any of our viewers out there?
We got anybody out there that's done the motherfucking crate challenge? Yeah. I wish I still had my crates, man. I would have emptied my records out. I would have emptied my records out for the cause, man.
Are you aware of anybody actually doing it out here?
Nah, I haven't seen it, man. I'm surprised. I haven't, tell you the truth.
Should we have a crate challenge? Like hold an event? We like at Wrights Park or something?
We should not have a crate challenge, man. That shit is actually...
I heard Walmart is selling them for 99 cents.
What, the crates?
You lying.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't know about y'all, but that's sometimes them crates can double as a laundry basket.
Man, I made a bed out of crates before.
Yeah, you can do a lot of shit with them crates.
I had a crate headboard and all that, man. Fucking sitting up there fucking up all them crates.
And them shits used to be milk. They used to put milk in there. Milk crates.
I mean, that's what they call it, man.
No, man. We should have an event. Hey, you know what? We have an easy liability form slap. They just sign the liability form. They, release all liability once it's at your own risk. We should have a prize or something like, I don't know. Maybe a Clout Chaser could throw in a free Be Legit.
You know what
sticky.
You know what I hate about the challenge though is they never show what happened to the motherfuckers, man. Like they'll show the motherfucker whole back, hit that motherfucking crate in an odd corner or some shit, but they don't show the aftermath, man. Go back and show us the results. I seen the white ladies. One of them ladies broke her goddamn arm, man. That shit looked nasty, man. Her shit was gross. But yeah, show us the aftermath, man, because I know some motherfuckers done fucked up. You ever cracked a rib?
Whew.
I seen a gang of rib shots, man. That shit ain't worth it, man. That shit is that's not worth it. Not for no fucking TikTok challenge, man.
Hey. How high are they stacking them though, man? I mean, like, so you got any clips or any footage you could show? Because I'm trying to get an idea of how tall that shit would be.
Man. Let's see.
How tall did they stack that shit?
Let's see. Y'all got me on this Special Olympics shit, man. I done got all this combobulated. Hold up.
Well, I mean, with the Olympics in general, man, they're adding so many different events, man. I mean, it's just a matter of time.
You think they'll make it the crate challenge and make it to the Olympics?
Hey, because anybody could make the team now, Could you just imagine if that was like the U.S. trials? Like,
hold on.
Man, that's what I really would hope someone from Tacoma could pull through and take gold in the crate challenge, man. That would be the best thing. Welcome to Tacoma. Oh my God.
9 to 5, a new
the ladder. Yeah, I guess the ladder.
Oh.
Hey!
Wow!
What's he been done? Take it over on the other side.
That's kind of tall. How tall is that? See, I'm trying to get an idea. So that's one.
Are you gonna run at this?
Look at the fingers. You see the bitch hands? man? What's up? You live on What It Is Radio.
What it is, y'all?
Shit, man. We just over here checking out this crate challenge, man. Who is this we got on the line?
Hello?
Hello?
What's good, man?
What's up, bro?
Not much. Doing this show.
Okay.
Did you call in?
Shout out.
Did you call in?
Shout out. Calling in to shout out to the Tacoma cats out there getting in where they fit in.
Hey, now look here. Look here. Would you do the crate challenge? Are you familiar with this crate challenge that's been going on? You got it. Damn, man, we can't hear you for shit, man. You got a phone challenge going on right now. Now you got a decent sized front yard, man. Would you be willing to let us use your front yard to host the crate challenge right here on WiiRadio?
I will sponsor the crate challenge. I'll even get the crate.
Oh shit!
You'll even get the crates. All right, man. Y'all heard it right here, man. Our next show, man, we doing the crate challenge on this motherfucker, man. Thanks for calling in. I'm gonna call you back.
All right.
All right.
Okay, now
hey, man,
we just need to get some people to donate some crates.
Hey, look, we already got, man. Bud Tender already said, man, he think he can do it.
Yeah, the crates.
Who else we got in the comments, man? Sean Gates, man. What's up, man? You down for the crate challenge?
Halfway there. Maybe we could get some of them. What was the Yum? Hey,
oh yeah, Young Universal
right?
Minds of Millions, man.
Maybe we could get some people that could be in the background, maybe MC or host the event while we're doing it. We can make this a whole extravaganza.
Y'all think I'm fucking playing, man? We about to have a crate challenge for real. I got about 2 or 3 crates, man. I used to have, I had a whole rack of crates.
I got a couple crates.
I've since bought bookshelves.
Clout chaser?
I don't know where my crates is at.
Crate or 2 at home. We're halfway there. We can hit up all of our producer friends. I'm guaranteeing you they all at least got 1 crate.
It makes you think, though, man. On a serious note, though, man, the crate challenge. The hospitals are already overwhelmed with COVID patients and shit. Imagine you climb up to the top of them crates and bust your dumb ass and break something and can't go to the fucking hospital because it's full. That's just, man. Like, what?
Here's a question for you. I have a question. So if, say you did bust your head and say you went to the hospital and then later they pronounced you dead from the crate challenge. However,
they say that you died from COVID.
You tested positive for COVID.
It's a conspiracy.
Is that a COVID death?
It's a conspiracy now.
Death?
I don't know,
man.
I think they would all be COVID deaths, man, because people been doing dumb ass shit since COVID.
Yeah, like, they did it for the COVID, man.
We have gotten to the point to where we are so goddamn bored and unentertained to where we're climbing crates.
God,
look how many people is at that crate challenge with no mask on.
True. I haven't seen one mask slap.
Got a whole not one mask, motherfuckers.
But they're probably all vaccinated, so it don't matter. You know how that goes.
Man, that shit crazy, man.
They're all staying safe.
On another note, man, have you ever got a fresh batch of crates? You know what I'm saying? Back in your record collecting days, man. When you go, you remember where we used to get the crates from, man?
Oh yeah, from the grocery stores.
Do you remember what them crates smelt like?
Like fucking boo-boo, man. Them shit
stink like a motherfucker. I remember the first time I grabbed a bunch of crates and I brought them in my house, and I came home the next day. I was like, "What the fuck is that smell, man? Crates stink like a motherfucker. Where are these motherfuckers getting these stinking ass crates from, man?"
I still don't get it. Like, I just don't understand how the milk. If it was in milk cartons, right? Like the cardboard ones or whatever.
I don't know what they had milk in them, but I don't know. Some of them have eggs. Like there's different types of crates. I've seen the crate challenge where they were like, some people had to more square crates. It was almost like cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like some of them crates are more stable than others. So the ones that are rectangle.
The rectangle?
Yeah, the rectangle ones, I would think them motherfuckers might be a little bit more sturdy. But them square ones, you gotta be a motherfucker.
Oh man, you're talking about the double ones, the ones that were 2 size, like twice as long.
No, just the regular, the ones that we use for records. Those are probably more stable than the ones that are straight up square.
Yeah, the ones that were like double the size, double the length, or whatever. Yeah, man, those are hella rare though. How many? The square ones are the way more common ones. Yeah, though. Yeah. We got to come up with a challenge like this.
Nah, man, we're going to do the crate challenge first. Fuck it, man. We need to start doing more shit like this, man. We bring the cameras down and really just get it in. Because I've never seen anybody yet that showed how they got the crates and how they set them up.
Well, plus somebody, I mean, I've heard a couple of people say, like, one person said some dude did it, no problem. He was like smoking a blunt, or no, rolling a blunt.
I saw a motherfucker roll a blunt. I seen a bitch do it in
Yeah.
heels. Actually, shout out to my cousin Brandy. She did the shit like 6 times. You know what I mean? Yeah. She's really slim though. So I think fat people really shouldn't be doing that motherfucking challenge, man. They got a lot to lose.
We could have different weight divisions.
You gotta have a weight division with the crate challenge, man. Then
Have the featherweight, middleweights. Yeah.
not to mention how sturdy is the ground you putting these crates on.
Yeah,
True.
that's what it is.
True.
You would think
True.
the concrete would be more sturdy, but the fall.
But dude, the concrete, man. But that's the thing, though. You got to have it on the grass because at least, right? If you fall, you want to fall on the concrete.
Yeah, but I mean, if you fall on your neck, I don't think it really matters if it's grass or concrete.
Touche.
Fuck them crates,
There's
man.
been some stupid ass challenges over the years, man. I mean, there was the one that was for a good cause originally. A lot of people didn't know, but do you remember the the bucket of ice water challenge?
The ALS challenge.
Sure. I'm not, to this day, I'm not sure how much money they raised from people doing that. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're doing it for a good cause, but the good cause is just you taking a video of yourself doing some shit to get clicks.
This is the thing about ALS though. I'm not 100. It's been a minute. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I researched this shit when I heard it. It was a lot of black people doing that challenge, man. That was a big thing on Facebook. I noticed a lot of black people doing it, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't think black people were predisposed to get ALS. I don't think we get ALS.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it's a thing.
Is ALS really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it's Lou Gehrig's disease, and I don't think niggas get that, man. I might have to look that up, man. Our research department, man. Look that up.
Let's look it up. So, it is very rare, fewer than 20,000 cases per year in the U.S. What race does it affect the most? It affects white people.
Yeah. So niggas sitting up doing the challenge. That don't even, I mean, hey, look, racial unity, whatever. But nigga, you not pouring no ice water on me for some shit that nobody I know is gonna get. I do it for you.
So.
I do it for you, Burns. But
thanks. You know what? And hopefully I won't get it. I don't know how you get it. I'm staying ALS free in 2021. 74.8% are white people who get it. 9.3% African American though. So after that, 3.6 Asian.
The ice challenge was very overrepresented with black people. That's how I know niggas just like challenges.
Get that shit. Yeah, no, you're right. It says right here, it says it occurs less frequently in African Americans compared to other races, even Hispanics. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I always thought that shit was stupid though. Like, what the fuck is these niggas doing, man? You never even knew a motherfucker with this shit, man. Why are you pouring ice on your head?
True. You ever hear the cinnamon challenge?
What was that? You eat a bunch of cinnamon and die? Like,
yeah.
Niggas is like challenges.
Like inhale, like, and they even said like cinnamon is a toxic. The powder is toxic. If you accidentally inhale it, you'll like give your lungs permanent damage and shit. People be like,
That's where the conspiracy comes in, man. Because who the fuck is telling these motherfuckers to start these challenges?
True.
That's why it's always a bunch of black people. Because you think about it, man. If I saw a bunch of white people doing some shit, I'm not gonna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever challenge it was, if I seen a bunch of white people do it, I know I'm not doing it because that's some white people shit. They always have the niggas start the motherfucking challenge and then everybody else follows, man. If you really follow this shit and notice, you'll see it's always.
Hey, let's pick one up.
It was just a kid. A black kid that died from I forgot what it was called, but it was like the Don't Breathe challenge or some shit like that. Like, hold your fucking breath. Like, how the fuck?
What was that one, Clout? Yeah.
I got one.
What is it?
The freeway challenge.
Nah, homeless people been playing that around Tacoma.
Which one was that?
They've been playing that.
Freeway challenge.
I was just
Hold on. What's the freeway challenge?
What do you mean? What's the freeway challenge?
Frogger, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, cross the freeway? Fuck no.
Nah, man, don't start that shit here, man. Don't start that shit.
No.
Hey.
That ain't real. That can't be real.
You don't even want to know. You don't even want to know why it's so funny for me right now. Clout saying that. Clout chasing you out of line.
Hey, stop. There's no way, man. If that became a challenge.
The run out in front of cars challenge.
Hey, Burns, have you ever done it?
Fuck no. No, man. I'm not even running across Pacific at a certain time of day. Like,
hey, you haven't noticed homeless people running across this? Like, have you? I almost hit a couple homeless people at separate times, man. Where like I'll be driving down the street and out of nowhere, a motherfucker with a basket just come flying out in front of me, man. This shit has happened multiple times in the recent.
On the freeway?
Not on the freeway. It happened on Pacific though. It's happened to me a couple times on Pacific. I mean, freeway, no freeway, motherfucker. 35, you gonna die. Like,
yeah, I mean, true.
Man, I drive a truck. Like,
how about you, Clout? Have you done it?
What?
The freeway jam?
I thought he was gonna ask if he hit somebody with his car. Raise your hand.
Stop it.
All right.
Nah.
I've done it when I was younger.
No shit, huh? Damn.
Yeah, daylight, not at night.
So you ran across the freeway?
Oh, shit. Can we find out what highway that was?
But you did it to get home, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Don't let
different.
it be like mountain
different.
highway.
It wasn't no challenge. I mean, it was a challenge.
But it wasn't a challenge. Yeah, I've done it. I've ran across the freeway, nigga.
Really?
Yeah, I've had to.
What the fuck you do that?
To get to the other side, nigga. What you mean, man?
Damn. That's fucking terrifying. During the day?
A time or two. I actually one time, man, I seen a bike wreck, and I got out my car and I pulled over on the the big side of the shoulder, and I had to run across to the little side of the shoulder to go help dude out, make sure he was all right and shit. And then the motherfucker he was pissed off and shit, man. So the motherfucker kind of halfway cussed me out. And I had to run back. I was running back across the freeway like, fuck that nigga, man. Like, it was hot, man. I put myself in danger trying to help this nigga. Never again.
You guys remember you guys ever hear the Diet Coke and Mentos challenge? Do you remember that one?
I done the soda and Pop Rocks, not the Mentos, man.
This is how stupid shit gets. This is even before COVID, where people would put a bunch of Mentos in their mouth and then try to drink a Diet Coke without spilling it. Yeah. How's that even a challenge? Like,
you gotta
congratulations. That don't even make.
We need an IQ test for social media, man. Like, you gotta be of sound mind to be able to use this shit, man. Because people be doing dumbass shit. I'm telling you that it's only a matter of time for somebody die from that crate challenge, man.
Hey, seriously though, that's 7 crates high.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna be on something else, man.
By the time, what do you think the next challenge is gonna be?
You got TikTok? Shit, it seems like they're doing every fucking challenge on there. Jesus, I don't know. What do you think? Obviously, the freeway challenge. Hey, you heard it right here though. First, if the freeway challenge,
if that shit blow up, man, run us our money, man. The freeway
first
challenge.
people
run it.
Nah, actually, some motherfucker get hit by a car, and we get sued. End up locked up.
The first people to say
other people don't do it. Don't do it.
We didn't invent it. We reported people are doing it. We didn't create it.
Hey, don't. I'm gonna say right now, don't do it. Stay off the fucking freeway,
kids.
Remember
way back, there was actually a movie. It was in the 90s, and some kids copied it. It was called The Program. It was a movie, a football movie.
Oh, yeah, and they laid in the middle of the street. But them motherfuckers was doing all type of... They was spitting in each other's mouths and shit, man. Oh, God. That shit.
But that shit is stupid as fuck, too, to lay in.
Stump said that's crackhead Olympics now. That shit would be funny, man. Like the dopehead Olympics.
Hey, honestly, I guarantee you that would be the best pay-per-view event you ever seen in your life if they held the crackhead Olympics.
Hey, I was thinking we should come up with some shit.
Nah, man.
Crackhead Olympics.
Nah.
So you got the crate challenge.
Nobody smoke crack no more, though, man.
But
No,
nah,
not
it's
necessarily
a
smoking
figure of
crack.
speech. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I say we give some motherfuckers, I don't know what drug they do, but somebody that wants to
Right.
spare change, give them a
You
pair of cordless clippers.
See, you don't even need metals in this situation. Slap, like the prize is gonna be the prize itself, $10 to $20 tops.
Come back with 10 scalps.
Low overhead, high turnover. Like, come on, man. This is genius business plan. I guarantee you, somebody out there is gonna copy this shit. The crackhead Olympics, man. Think about it.
Man,
hey, thanks to Stump.
I'm pretty sure if you type that shit up in YouTube, man, they already got that. Because you remember bum fights? That shit was kind of fucked up. That's why I said you gotta be careful with that shit, man. That bum fight shit wasn't. That bum fight shit was fucked up, man.
That bum fight shit was the funniest shit I ever seen in my life. When the dude acted like the crocodile hunter and ran up on the homeless people like, hey mate, not gonna hurt you. He came and
Fuck that.
The homeless dude like, what the fuck, man? He's like, what a beautiful
fuck that. The funniest shit was when the motherfucker from bum fights went on Dr. Phil. He dressed like Dr. Phil.
Oh man, that bum fight shit was funny as fuck. No. But it was messed up, man. They had the bums fighting for like $20 and shit. That was messed up.
Yeah,
that was messed up.
Yeah, I would say that was the closest thing to the crackhead Olympics. Hold up. See, these motherfuckers is disrespectful, man.
What else would be a good challenge?
I am doing a service to the homeless people. I'm turning these people into something special. I'm motivating them, inspiring them. I believe our customers are infatuated with watching our videos.
So
there's a lot of people that are addicted to violence. They want to see
he was like the main guy.
crackhead and that I don't cross.
I know what you're talking about. He's a producer cat with him.
I'm not surprised at my success. It's a sick world.
Stop the tape. I don't want to talk to you.
Why not?
That's despicable.
Hey, that's.
I don't want to talk to you.
Hey, what an
asshole. If you think I exploit people, every time you bring a guest on this show,
he's like, motherfucker, I'm doing the same shit as you, man. You exploiting these motherfuckers, I'm exploiting them too.
Oh, that's so funny.
Hey, Bird.
Oh.
Bird, you get that cut for Halloween.
Hey, man, I'm only a couple of stressful nights away from that cut.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
That shit's calling me at
when
night.
these challenges pop off, man, we're going to be stressed out.
Come out as Dr. Phil this year for Halloween? I just might.
Hey, that was the funniest shit, though, man. This motherfucker, the fact that they let his ass come out there like that, man.
Oh, man, that's so stupid.
Woo. So what's up, man? We in for this crate challenge?
Yeah, man. We're hosting.
He did that on purpose, Stump. He came out there just to troll Dr. Phil, man. That motherfucker is funny as fuck for that. Hey, man, remember how inappropriate TV used to be, man? TV done got so safe now, man. Back in them days, man, like, Maury used to have a find the trans, I guess I got to say trans person. Find the trans, and he would have a pageant with a bunch of women with a couple trans women mixed in or whatever.
Like, guess it.
You would never get that off in today's times, man. Man.
Dude, shit, man. Does anybody even watch any of that shit anymore? I mean, is that shit still on like it used to be? Like, they used to have a gang of them talk shows on during the day.
It's like they still got that shit. It's still on, man, but it just don't hit the same, you know? Like, maybe it's because we grew up, man. But I remember watching fucking Maury and Richard Bay and Jenny Jones and all that shit. I remember being unemployed, you know what I mean?
And all them like psychic fucking commercials would come on with Dionne Warwick and shit, and then the one where he'd be like, "Are you sitting at home? You should join."
Yeah, you sitting at home. You ain't doing shit.
Get your degree. Get you a degree in telemarketing. Come on down.
Oh man!
Like, and then them little technical institutes be charging like $8,000 a year, put people in fucking mad debt. Like,
yeah, come to find out they were for-profit schools that fucked you over. Wasn't accredited.
Like a 4-year program that the whole bill is due now, and now you're in major debt and you quit after like 1 quarter.
Hey man, everybody say what up to Stump, man. Stump said what up.
What up, Stump? That's my guy, man. Yeah. Hey, Stump, man, dude. He had the samurai sword way back in the day, like the real one. Wow. Man, But yeah, man, dude, I remember we threw a party. I'm not gonna say how old we were, but we had bought a whole bunch of deucers. You remember them Saint Ides, like mixed berry shits? Remember Saint Ides
Oh,
had deucers?
you talking about
Look,
special
man, we was in high
brews,
school.
man? Ugh.
Yeah, the special brews. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, them shits had you on the toilet.
But we was out there, man. We was doing it big, man. Stump Dukes was there with us, man. We was throwing it down. Eventually, I had to kick everybody out. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Stump, I need some of them candles, man. Let me know when you got the candles popping.
The candles?
Yeah. Stump, make candles.
Oh shit. That's tight though, actually.
What else is going on in the world, man?
Man, what's it? Well, you know what's going on, man. Fucking, they're making everybody get that shit. But do we want to talk about that?
Man,
or we want to talk about?
I don't want to have another vaccine show, bro.
Don't travel to Afghanistan.
I'm over the vaccine, man. I recently had my mom reached out to me and was like, man, if we're gonna go to the family functions or whatever, they want us to be vaccinated, man. And it's probably the end of me seeing my family, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, man. They've been shaming the shit out of people for not getting vaccinated, but I'm holding fast on my shit, man. I'm not doing it, bro.
What do you think? You hear about that shit in Afghanistan? How as soon as they let the country get back their shit, the Taliban took right back over?
Oh, well, I mean, what else were they going to do? It's not the Taliban. I don't think it's the Taliban that they was worried about. I think it was ISIS. I think it's ISIS that's the problem, really. You know what I mean? That's their shit. Let them do what the fuck they do over
true
there.
That,
man.
true that. It's kind of crazy, though, because we was there for
20 years.
What, 20 years, man?
20 years, man. The 20th anniversary of 9/11 is coming up in a couple weeks, man.
It almost makes you wonder, out of all of that, like, what was the whole point of going there, Because if we were, like, liberating somebody or doing all these righteous, humanitarian efforts, and then as soon as we leave, the people or whatever take right back. It's just all fucked up, man. It reminds me of like how it's the hall monitor or something, trying to get it where you supposed to be, get back to class, and it's like at the end of the day, if somebody's leaving, I don't know, man.
I mean, if you think about it,
everybody.
If you think about it, man, how long have they really been back in control? They could have been back doing all this shit. We just wasn't reporting on the shit that they were doing, man.
It's just crazy, man.
We don't know. We only know what the news shows us right now, man. You know what I'm saying? With what they tell us, the motherfuckers probably been back in control, man. It's just, we never had control of the motherfuckers. Somebody was in control. You know?
True. It's just wild because it just makes you realize how much of the money that we all pay into the tax system is just getting spent on whatever the fuck they want. Yeah. And they're sending people anywhere they want to. And at the end of the day, you got to follow orders or do whatever you got to do. But 20 years from now, we're going to find out how they was fucking some shit off right now when we was doing the cinnamon challenge.
Yeah, we busy climbing crates and shit. These motherfuckers climbing mountains with bombs on their back. We was
doing the breathe underwater challenge. That's the next one, Slap.
Nah, man. Breathe underwater. The next challenge is going to be the motherfucking... The no mask challenge and shit, man. Motherfuckers gonna be licking.
Hey, no shit.
Motherfuckers gonna be licking doorknobs and
places,
shit.
Actually, have you guys been anywhere where they start freaking out on you if you don't got your mask on inside an establishment?
Actually, no, which is weird.
They start yelling and shit like, "Get your mask back on."
I haven't been anywhere where they wanted me to wear a mask. I felt stupid. I went up in Walmart yesterday with my mask on and looked around and felt dumb. I took my shit off like an idiot. Like. Nobody had a mask on, man.
No shit, huh? Walmart, huh?
I feel like the mask is done. Like, it's going to be real hard to make motherfuckers put their mask back on, man. The mask it's pretty much done.
Well, I'll tell you this much. It's not done at the top of Tacoma.
No? You went to the top of Tacoma?
WiiRadio, right here. Top of Tacoma ain't fucking around. You better wear your damn mask.
Oh, that's what's up. Shout out to them. They care.
Shouts.
They care. Because I tell you, I was on 6th Ave, and them motherfuckers didn't give a fuck about no mask, man.
There's also, other places are starting to open up, though, after being closed for a long time. Are you guys familiar with the Ladybug Cafe?
The Ladybug Cafe. Is that where they serve coffee with their titties out?
Yeah, pretty much. But there's also one in Spanaway that's a bar, and they serve food. And so, yeah, they're back in business, and they've been pretty packed.
Okay.
And not a lot of mask wearing there.
Yeah.
But I mean, could you blame them? I mean, would you, in that situation, are you wearing a mask?
I mean, it's been almost 2 years, man, and I haven't caught COVID, so I don't know. Not to say, man, rest in peace to the people that have died from it and shit like that, but I don't know. I'm just not all that afraid of COVID like that.
Hey, what do you think, Clout Chaser? Would you go to the strip club right now during this current situation?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, good.
I'll probably be wearing a mask, though.
Really?
Yeah. I wear a mask everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right. I can dig it.
Well,
Nothing wrong with that.
The only reason I wear a mask right now is to cover up these graves, man.
Hey.
Cover up these motherfucking graves. I feel like my shit done got grayer since Corona, man.
You know what? We're tripping right now. The biggest shit going on is Hurricane fucking Ida.
Oh, man. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up on that situation, man. You got to fill us in, Burns.
You haven't.
Wait, hold on.
It's hurricane season.
Stump said right COVID pussy.
At the strip club.
Where that bitch at right now?
Nah, I think the hurricane has touched down.
Yeah, no, it hit through Louisiana. It was a Category 4, which is a pretty big deal. Went right up through Mississippi and all that. Luckily, a lot of people in other states haven't got hit, but it's always those ones right off the Gulf.
So it didn't hit Florida?
It went up through Louisiana. But what is it? It's only August, and I mean, I don't really know. Do you guys know how long hurricane season lasts? It lasts all the way through November, right?
I don't know. That's a good question.
That's some scary ass shit, man. I gotta be honest. Like, if you lived in that area, it's so beautiful. Have you been to Miami, right, Slap?
No.
Never?
No.
Clout?
Nope.
Should we go to Miami?
No.
No? Okay.
Nah, I'm afraid of Florida,
anyway.
man.
I'll go.
You would go?
Yeah.
All right. Well, would you be down to hit up the Everglades? Go fish for some sterling?
Would you go right now is the question.
Hell, but nah, it's hurricane season. I don't know. See, I'm conflicted. See, I don't know, man. It's weird. If any of our viewers ever been down in that area around this time of year, I mean, it would be good to know, like, how dangerous is that shit? I mean, a hurricane could pop up any damn time it wants.
Oh, man. Who was it, man? I would have to search for it and pull it up. It was one of the alcoholics. I want to say it was Tash or whatever. He was talking about how he, when he got his first check, he bought a motherfucking condo in Miami right before one of those big ass hurricanes. I forgot which one it was. And he was talking about how fucked up it was and shit, man. This motherfucker ended up floating down the street on a couch or some bullshit, man. Like, yeah, it don't sound fun at all. I heard this shit's dangerous.
What,
let alone
hurricanes dangerous as fuck, man.
But bro, let alone, like, okay, we live where we live, and granted, we haven't had a lot of floods and shit, but hurricanes are basically bringing the sea in and blowing in a gang of water and fucking raining and shit. But then they also got gators and water moccasins and shit out there, man. like Florida, man. I couldn't even imagine that's not a
natural disaster though. Like
what? A motherfucking
gators, that's just animals. Nigga.
Even a baby gator being thrown into your motherfucking shit, man. I mean, that's a disaster.
Like, come on, man. Like, bro, say we was chilling and then the hurricane flooded the whole area, and now you're looking outside and you see two little eyes swimming by your front yard, like fucking looking over at you like, yeah, come in the water. You know what I mean?
I have been in some big ass storms in Texas, man, to where the motherfucking snakes came out.
I'd take a hurricane over an earthquake.
Oh man, earthquakes ain't shit, man. I don't know why the fuck is people so afraid of earthquakes, man? Earthquakes, who the fuck dies in an earthquake?
Hey man, what was you doing in that what was that, 2001 when we had that earthquake?
Hey, I was scared than a motherfucker on that one.
Who the man fuck earthquake? I'm scared as shit. Like, think about
the only reason with that earthquake, man, I was in an old ass motherfucking house at that time. I was like on the third floor of an old ass house in the stadium. Remember my shit in the stadium district?
Man, yes.
Yeah. I was in that motherfucker, man, and that bitch was rocking. That's how we ended up having to move up out of that house, man, because my stairs collapsed. But that's usually the places where they have earthquakes at, man. The places are built to withstand earthquakes. You know what I mean? This shit here, man, my house was going crazy. Like my shit
My
shit
for
was
anybody,
wobbling.
So you haven't been to downtown Seattle in a minute, huh?
Nah.
So now,
Actually, no, I was just there. I was just there a couple weeks ago.
So you've seen all the skyscrapers they built?
Them skyscrapers are earthquake proof, man.
Okay, they are, but you know what? They aren't proof. The glass isn't proof. Like the glass can still fall out. And the one thing that they was talking about is the number one thing you got to worry about if you're in the big one in downtown Seattle when it hits is it's not the buildings collapsing, it's all the glass fucking falling down to the ground. Yeah. So if you're on low ground, because when glass breaks, I mean you did enough contractor work, Slap. It's like all that glass dust and shit that can fucking like kill you
lungs and shit.
Breathing it in. Yeah. And they said that there's so much glass in all the skyscrapers in Seattle that there's enough glass that if all of the glass fell out in a big ass earthquake, it would fill the streets like 10 feet high in those areas.
Yeah, I just been in a lot of earthquakes, man. I'm not really all that afraid of earthquakes. A hurricane sounds way worse than an earthquake because earthquake's fast. Compared to all the other shit like tornadoes, hurricanes and shit, that shit lasts for a long ass fucking time. An earthquake's like 2 minutes. You know what I mean? At the most. You know what I mean? Earthquakes ain't that fucking long, bro.
I will say this though.
It felt like an eternity.
But it's not.
Yeah,
but it's not. You know what I mean?
That shit was like shaking. Like, what the fuck's going on? Hey, but I will tell you this. I agree. I think I'll survive an earthquake, but goddamn if you don't get like decapitated from some big ass shard of glass falling down, that would fucking suck.
Nah,
like,
fuck
we
that.
made it.
A bunch of bricks falling on your fucking head, man. Because that's what happened in Seattle in 2001, man. Hella bricks was falling off the facades of buildings and shit.
Or you know what they do say might happen out here anyway for all the people in the South End is if the big one hits, that would trigger Rainier to blow.
Yeah.
Which that would fucking suck because I'm way more scared of that volcano than I am of an earthquake.
This is the difference. These motherfuckers have hurricanes and tornadoes every fucking year. We've been talking about the big ones since we was kids. You know what I mean? Like that. Yeah.
Yo, I would tell you this though. I probably don't want to come face to face with a tornado though either.
Nah, tornadoes. Remember that day? Remember that day, Clout, when we sat up and watched tornadoes on TV? I was thinking about moving to Oklahoma. So the first thing I did, I was like, let me YouTube some of these tornadoes.
Hey, shouts to K Dusky out there at
oh yeah, man! Shout out to K Dude, man.
And real quick, you know what? I just want to take a quick moment out to give a major shout out to our homeboy Moon because today, I believe we're right on the eve of his birthday.
Oh, okay.
So happy birthday to our homeboy.
Happy birthday to Moon, man. Hey,
it's BS. And happy birthday.
And shout out to Max the Goat. Max the Goat said, yo, I just followed you. Can you follow me back? Got you, Max. What's up, man?
Shout outs to Max. Hey, what's the Cash App again? I forgot it, I think.
Man,
what is
Slap253. Don't forget that $. Don't forget the $.
Man.
Somehow our screens got fucked up earlier in the show, man. I had to fix that shit.
Did they?
Yeah, they...
So what do y'all think? Did y'all watch that Manny Pacquiao fight where he got knocked out? Or did he get? Nah, they went the distance. He just lost. Was y'all into that one?
Nope.
No.
Nah, man.
What about the what was it? How long has it been? Did we go on before that Conor fight where he broke his leg?
Yeah.
We went on
since
already. Oh, okay.
That's old news.
It's old
That's
news,
old
damn it.
News, man. Ain't nobody thinking about that shit, man. I'm sure there's.
I will just take one moment out to say I called the Milwaukee Bucks, baby.
It's about a year since that motherfucking episode, man. Nobody got to hear that episode when you fucking you got all the picks wrong.
That's all right. That's all right.
That's how you know it's been more than a year since we've been doing this shit though, because it was the finals. It was the NBA finals, remember? And we had that episode where we had our guy Paul came in and sat in with us, and you asked that motherfucking the infamous question.
But nah, you tripping. What was that though?
The infamous question. You asked if you could pick one Disney princess to sleep with, which one would you sleep with?
Oh, he asked that. I didn't ask that.
Was that him? Who asked that fucking question?
Did I?
That was a horrible.
I know I didn't ask that.
Which Disney princess would you sleep with, man? That was the.
Yeah, that's trick question. That's entrapment. That's
Yeah,
like that one
exactly.
show with the one dude, like, you like, hey, come on in. Like, wait a second, which Disney princess did you say? You're not leaving, buddy.
Yeah, bitch is 12.
You're stuck. You said Mulan.
Somebody, one of you motherfuckers said Ariel.
That merhor in the ocean. You know what she was up
What
to.
do you
Come on, man.
motherfuckers said? That was
she
when
hit dry ground, man. Was any of these girls of age? No.
I remember I said Wonder Woman.
Smart man.
Yeah, smart man. Somebody said Pocahontas, but somebody said Ariel. I was like, God damn, man, turn this shit off.
But then didn't you started getting historical on them when they said Pocahontas? You were like, wasn't Pocahontas like 13 when she was doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was like, whoa. I don't want no parts of this question.
The fuck is happening?
I don't want no parts of this question.
So would Harley Quinn qualify as Disney? I guess not.
Oh,
damn, there ain't no
princess. She ain't no princess.
How would Wonder Woman was Disney?
Nah, Willie went outside the lines.
But
as he should have. She was a woman as well, so yeah.
The princess of Amazonia.
Damn, there wasn't one, was there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Look at Willie with the comic book facts.
But you're talking the latest Diana. What about the old school Wonder Woman?
She was still Wonder Woman. She wasn't Wonder Girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, she wasn't. But I'm just saying, like, just for shits and giggles, like 2021, the old school Wonder Woman came prancing along. What do you think? Clout? Going for it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah.
Wise man.
Yeah.
Superhero coochie.
Yeah, shout out to Paul for coming up with a hell of a question that really stumped the band on that, man.
Yeah, we got to go back and find all them old episodes from back then, man.
You know, because last year, but don't forget though, it wasn't a year ago, because last year the NBA had that messed up season where they had the NBA Finals hella late.
You're right. It was somewhere around this time, because I remember it was still hot outside. Because remember we did the live, and old boy got robbed outside of the place we was doing the live at. Yeah, it was around this time. We had about a year, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
Wasn't that the last time we did it together?
That's the last time we did it at that location in the same building, because remember the police kind of had us pent in and shit. We couldn't fucking leave. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then the motherfucker gets robbed. He's bleeding all over the place because he got assaulted. And the police asked this motherfucker, well, what did he look like? And dude said it was a black guy. And I remember scooting back into the building.
Everybody cleared out.
Yeah, like, oh man, I'm out of here. Yeah, we never did it again. We never did it at that location again.
He was like, did you see anything? I'm like, hell no.
I got proof. I got proof it wasn't
this
me.
Was right around the time we had that infamous episode where you recorded it in the open room, and we was talking about the Tyson Roy Jones fight. We had a special guest on there who couldn't talk loud enough into the microphone.
Yeah. We had some episodes. Maybe. We need to go back and chop up some of these episodes and make a best of. Because, we had some moments, man.
We're cracking me up, though, because the way you was talking about Tyson, and when we were breaking it down, like, man, I think Jones got a chance. You was like, hell no, Jones don't got no chance. Tyson was killing people, like, hitting their ribs.
He was. There's no way.
He was doing coke, fucking bitches, like, fighting 6 times.
That motherfucker had a fight where he said he knew he had gonorrhea before the fight. You know what I'm saying? You think how mad a motherfucker that just got burnt. You know what I mean? You gotta come in and fight somebody.
Tyson had his tonsils removed and went out and whooped ass. Like all this shit. Tyson had a kidney removed. Went out and beat Burbick.
I've never had gonorrhea, but I would imagine, man, if I was pissing razor blades and I had to fight you, I'm going to try to kill your ass. And I'm gonna imagine your face as the bitch that burnt me, like on some water boy
over
shit.
1 round, right? One round.
This shit got to be over quick, nigga. I got shit to do. Damn, did we not have a topic for this show? I could have sworn. Oh, man.
Was it how good the new Suicide Squad was?
Movie reviews.
Movie reviews. That's right.
That's right, man. A lot of I finally went to the movies, man. I went to the movies for the first time since this whole COVID shit, man, the other day. And I went and saw I went and seen the worst movie I seen in a fucking long time, man. It was what was that shit called? The Protege. The Protege with Samuel Jackson, man. That shit was fucking horrible, man. It was
Hey man, he's kind of getting old though. Did he?
Huh?
Samuel had a shitty movie.
Yeah, he got one in the books, man. That Protege is trash. Do not go
Why
see
was
that.
it weak? What was wrong? What was wrong?
It was just dumb. It was like one of those. It's probably one of those movies that I don't know, man. It should have went straight to cable because it just didn't make any sense, man. It didn't make no sense. But I'm lying. Actually, I'm lying. That wasn't the first movie I saw since COVID. I actually went and saw Zola.
Zola?
Yeah, you familiar with Zola?
No, ZOLA.
ZOLA, man. Back in the good days of Twitter, man. Back when Twitter was popping, there was this girl, man, and she wrote this series of tweets where she told a story about her and this white chick going out stripping, and somehow she ended up becoming a victim of human trafficking. And they turned that shit into a movie, man. That shit was actually pretty good, man. If you're looking for a movie to check out on your Fire Stick, man, I wouldn't suggest seeing it no type of way, but
it sounds like a good movie though.
Now Zola was pretty good.
I mean, did any of you guys see that one shit? That what's her face's the Marvel man Scarlett Johansson's movie, The Black Widow?
No.
Yeah.
What'd you think about that? Was it the best Marvel movie ever?
Hell no.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. I love how the advertisements always just pump shit up hella like, man, this is the best shit of all time. And then you read some reviews and they're like, that shit was 2 hours? That was a 2-hour movie?
Yeah, I really don't fuck with superhero movies like that. I'm not into that. I'm not into that shit, man. This shit's stupid, man. I did like Suicide Squad though. I did like Suicide Squad, man. That motherfucker was gory, man. It was violent. That was
the Weasel.
The Weasel.
That opening scene, man.
Shout out.
That was a good ass opening scene.
Shout out to the Weasel we used to work for, man. Shout out to the Weasel we used to work for, man. The motherfucker Weasel. And just like that motherfucker, he's back.
And you can't deny the performance by Viola Davis in that one. She really stole the show.
He was like, that one bad chick. He said, Viola Davis.
Viola Davis?
Yeah.
Wait,
y'all
what?
funny, man.
Hold the fuck up. Oh, man. It's a fucking starfish. I just think there were some certain parts of that movie that I thought was hella corny. Like how they had the shark guy. I don't know. What do you think about
the shark motherfucker was funny, man. The shark motherfucker funny. That starfish, see, when the starfish came, man, it reminded me of like old ass Power Rangers episodes. It reminded me of like the Power Rangers villain, how they'd be all big and goofy and shit. That's what that starfish reminded me of. But once that motherfucker starts spitting all them other ones out his motherfucking gills or whatever, man, yeah, that shit was crazy. That was crazy.
Taking over. It made me think of you guys probably never watched Rick and Morty, huh?
Yeah.
You ever seen the one where they make fun of the face huggers?
Nuh-uh.
And they're like, everything is Gorzo or whatever. And basically their whole existence is to suck a face and shit an egg. I'm telling you, man, Rick and Morty is hilarious. Because, it's the face hugger. Like, so the face hugger grabs you and then they take over your body and they shit an egg. And then the egg is the next face hugger. But anyways, man, Rick and Morty, man, those dudes be hitting on some funny-ass topics.
I got my Rick and
But that starfish shit reminded me of that.
I got my Rick and Morty bong right here.
Oh, what? Oh, damn. Shout out to all of our Rick and Morty fans on the WiiRadio show. I'm telling you, man. Them dudes, man, they got renewed for 10 more years with Adult Swim.
I mean, because, cartoons are going forever, man. Look how long The Simpsons been on, man. I remember watching The Simpsons in my parents' room in like junior high. I got a gray beard now. You know what I mean? That motherfucker's still on, so yeah.
Were they going on like what, 40 years?
Gotta be something crazy, man. Not 40. It can't be 40. But it's been a minute. Sure. It's 30 something.
That's wild though. I mean, at what point does The Simpsons need to stop? Or is this the next version of Looney Tunes? Huh?
I know where I lived. I lived on the east side with my parents when The Simpsons came out, man. So it was that.
So that was McIlvay.
Yeah. I was at least in junior high school, man.
These fools had it all, though. I mean, they had a movie. They had the fucking. Remember when Bart had like a song out, the Bart Man and shit.
I remember when Bart was like the king of the motherfucking swap meet, man. Bart
Yeah.
Simpson was on every goddamn t-shirt and
Don't
pair
have
of
a
shorts.
cow.
Man, he had commercials and that shit. The whole time it was a chick voicing his voice.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I met her up in LA one time. Went out there to Studio City.
What was her name?
Do the Bart voice?
Nancy
Yardley something.
Nancy something. Yeah.
Did she do the Bart voice for you?
Funny enough, she did, although nobody asked her to.
She probably
was
does
kinda
that all the time.
I mean, it was underwhelming. It was like in the early 2000s, but we were at something, and it was like a 4th of July celebration, and the mayor of Los Angeles was there. She was there. There was a bunch of other little celebrities there. Like, do y'all remember that dude Ed Begley Jr. from like the Burbs or whatever?
Yeah.
He was there.
You remember the first Simpsons though, right? Before they had their own show, they was on this show called the Tracy Ullman Show.
Oh yeah.
And their fucking hair was all spiky and crazy looking, like the motherfuckers looked halfway evil. They softened them up.
Was the Simpsons black?
Yeah, the Simpsons black. They gotta be.
They gotta be.
You know why? Because other people on the show are white. So what would the Simpsons be? Lisa played Lisa played the saxophone. They treated their dog. They treated their dog like shit. They had to be niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but you know what?
Only
man?
niggas treat their dogs like that.
That just proves how bad, like how hard it is to do animation, though. Because when that shit was on the Tracy Ullman show, that shit was looking all sorts of fucked up. That shit was all fucked.
You go back and watch the early first Simpsons. That shit was all fucked up, man.
You could almost look at any cartoon and look at their first couple of episodes or seasons, and that shit gets way better once they get popularity and more money. Yeah. Like even Family Guy, what is it? South Park.
South Park still looks shitty. South Park's been looking shitty since the beginning.
Yeah. I hate that show.
You do?
I used to love that shit, man. Because the thing about South Park is some shit would happen that week, and the episode that came on that week would have the shit that happened in it. Like, that's the first time I saw some shit like that. Like, it was like the news almost. Yeah. Like, whatever happened. Whatever happened that week, that episode would have that shit in it.
The thing is, though, is that, like, I think the problem with South Park is that the characters, like, the people who created it, they would always be making fun of everything and anything, right? Nothing was off limits. And
it just got old.
While that could be funny, it's also kind of like to your downfall, too, because everyone, you could be funny and goofy, but there's some kind of a point where you got to be serious, and some things are off limits. Well, you know what I mean? I don't think everything is.
All shock humor plays out after a while, man, because like how far can you go after a while? Like just like Jackass, Howard Stern, just all that type of shit, man. After a while, it just plays out, man. The one thing that does surprise me is fucking ridiculousness, man. That motherfucker, I've been in my house to where that shit has been on the TV from the time I woke up to the time I went to sleep, man. Like, I sit up and watch Jackass not Jackass, but ridiculousness all fucking day, man. I hate that shit, man. I hate that.
You don't like ridiculousness?
I don't like internet videos like that, man. I'm just not into that shit, man.
Oh man, that shit's funny as hell.
Yeah, that's the reason why the shit be on in my house from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep. This motherfucker turned to it before he left and came back and it was still on.
Damn, I mean, speaking of shit that could be on all day, we be at our one homeboy's house. Shout out to Raven Nevermore, and he be playing Deal or No Deal with Howie.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, man, a lot of people may not be into that show, but man, once you start to really watch it, that shit is funny.
Is it?
Yeah.
Deal or No Deal, especially when he be egging the cats on and talking about let's call the banker, and they be down to like the last 6 boxes and shit. And they go, the offer's 125,000. You got a 3 in 4 chance of getting a million. And then they'll be like, no deal. And then they pop
and then lose.
the next box be like 750K. Oh, and you could just see the look on their faces every time when the win just gets knocked out of their sales, man. Like Deal or No Deal is a crazy ass show. I don't know. We've been there dying on some of these cats.
Yeah,
like,
that lady that one day she walked away with $2.
Yeah. Or no, there was one time we was there. I swear to God, this shit was so funny. He come up on there. He's like, Howie, I'm just on here because I want a brand new Hummer. Like that's all I want is a Hummer. It's like they get three suitcases in, and then the dude's like, I got an offer, and he's like, what's offer? He's like, he's offering you a Hummer. He's like, no deal. It's like, motherfucker, this is what you came out here for.
No.
Was a fucking Hummer.
Did he end up winning?
Offered it to you. Actually, this dude, he got lucky. He came up. He won like 200,000. So he got him a Hummer and some.
Shout out to him.
But there was another dude. This was probably my favorite episode. He come up on there and it's like some old hillbilly guy, retired. He's there with his wife. And it's like, hey, what's up, TJ? Or something like that. You know, it's like, Howie, it's my birthday and I'm ready to win some money. Yeah, you know. And out of all of the boxes, it was so funny because they're like,
why do they all sound the same?
Because Snake's doing the voice.
This is just all for entertainment. But nah, this is a true episode. If you've seen it, you'll know what I mean. The first box he picks is he's like, any box, pick any box. He's like, 1, and then they pick 1, and it's like $500,000. It's like, no, right? He's like, pick 3 more, and he's like, 2, and then that one was $1 million, and it was like, no, what are you doing? And then they're like, switch it up, man. And he goes, all right, let me ask my wife. And his wife's like, pick 13, and he's like, you know, Howie, I'm gonna go with 3, and then that one was $750,000.
Motherfuckers got divorced.
The first fucking 4 boxes he picks, he knocks out all of the big boxes. It was so funny, man. And you could just see the wife was looking at him like, you stupid son of a bitch. Like, just listen to me.
Do they still got the fine models and shit?
Yeah.
I mean, of course.
Some shit don't change. I haven't watched that show in a while.
You think Howie has a hand in all the people that are on the show, or what do you think?
Like a hand in them? Like, what do you mean?
Or a fist? I don't know. Yeah, you know, I mean, I heard Howie was like a big ass germaphobe. Like he got.
Yeah. I know he's going crazy with this COVID shit right now.
Oh man! So all these shit definitely
somebody
old.
need to check on Howie. Yeah, nah, man. I know Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon has a hand in those motherfucking Wildin' Out girls.
Damn. So is he back though, or what was up with that? Because there was a minute there.
You haven't seen the new Wildin' Out?
Nah, I haven't caught. So.
They're kind of doing it like us right now. Everybody's in like a remote location and shit, man. They're doing with the holograms. It's just kind of weird. It's not the same. It's not the same.
Whoa. So hold up. They're filming it where it's all of these people at remote locations, but it's their hologram.
The team is still there, right? So the team is there, you know, the teams or whatever, but the people that are like the guests, you know what I mean? Like the famous people or whatever, they're not there. They're a hologram. They're like on the screen and shit. Yeah, it's weird.
Whatever happened to that one show LL Cool J and what's his face, his wife was hosting? What was that shit? Lip sync battle, yeah. That shit still on?
Man, trash.
Yeah, that show,
trash. Where's our man Blogger to come out with the trash?
Yeah, I remember Mike Tyson. Shout out to Blogger, man.
Yeah, shouts to Blogger.
I tried to get Blogger on tonight, but you know, Blogger got
Mike Tyson was
Blogger got an interesting life, man. Y'all been keeping up with Blogger on motherfucking social media?
Yes, sir.
This motherfucking Blogger's like the man of mystery. This nigga's always on a boat, climbing cliffs.
Yeah.
Swimming with turtles and shit, man.
Blogger is sunset and shit.
Blogger is living.
The mayor of the waterfront.
The mayor of the waterfront. Blogger's living,
bro,
man.
No. He got some funny ass videos, but then it'll be like some kind of vivid sunset, and then he'll be like,
you see a
right off of southeast Tacoma.
Like, you see a picture of his. You see a picture of his feet with that wheel up under.
like, on the one wheel, like just but still here, like we're like hitting up a view that man I never seen this shit before. Where are you? You're like, oh man, other side of the Owens Beach. Like
I'm
what
about
the
to say
fuck?
that motherfucker at the waterfront, man. No remote special location. Somewhere at the waterfront.
Hey, to this day though, ain't nothing funnier than the time we was at the waterfront at the lobster shop and the dude pulled off in the boat.
Oh man, yeah, he's stunning on us with the boat, man.
Oh yeah, I gotta go to my boat. I live on the other side.
He said,
you live on the other side?
I live over there. You see those lights over there? I live over there. Fuck
That's
you.
me. You see that third light right off of the shore? That's my mom's house. Like, wait a second. You live on Vashon with mama?
Nah,
Smashed
wasn't
off
even
on his
Vashon. He went
name.
over the Federal Way. Went to Redondo.
That dude thought he was hard as fuck, though, man. That's so funny, man. He reminded me of that one cat in American Psycho. He had the slick back and everything.
Yeah,
Like,
he is.
I'm just doing this job for fun.
Patrick.
I don't even need
Patrick
this.
Bateman. That's exactly
For
who it
real.
is.
I don't need this. Like, honestly, I'm set. What? Like, man, keep pouring them double Manhattans, fool. Like, and bring out another Caesar salad.
Man, what's up with the lobster shop, man? We need to go live from the lobster shop, man. It's been a minute. It's
True
been a
that.
minute.
That
We
would
ain't got
actually
a good lobster shop in. When the next time you coming down, man?
Oh man, I might even be down tomorrow if I play my cards right.
Hey, if you come down tomorrow, let's go hit the lobster shop, man, and find that guy.
You think he's still working there? Do they even?
I promise you, he's still
hour?
working there.
They got the happy hour.
Actually, it's funny enough, man. I know that dude now. I met that guy. He hangs out at some of the same places I hang out at, man. We've talked.
Hey, you ever bring up how he smashed?
Yeah. That's how I know it's him. Like, man, you look familiar. You wouldn't happen to have a boat, would you? Remember, we asked the waitress, like, what, he do that all the time? She's like, yeah.
like, yeah.
But he just jumped on a boat. Like
I don't know why this motherfucker decided to stun on us. Like, it's like we asked for another drink, and this motherfucker just had to oh, yeah, no, I'm getting off work now. You see, I live over there, and I got to before the tide comes in, I got to get home. I can't serve you another drink. Yeah, it's last call.
You've had your wedge. Yeah. You've had your wedge salad. Enough is enough. I gotta go.
This motherfucker jumped in his little boat and sped off on us.
That shit was the funniest shit, man. And I think we had a good buzz going too, because they have a good happy hour.
Shout out to the Lobster Shop happy hour, man. If you ever want to motherfucking go and have a good time, eat some good food, the Caesar salad is the shit, man.
But I'm trying to figure out, because there was a certain point during this whole pandemic where they stopped doing happy hour.
A lot of places stopped happy hour.
Yeah, because of the way they was getting hit.
Yeah, that's the one thing I hate the most about COVID, man. They fucked up my fucking lifestyle, man. I don't eat at home. Hey.
But you know who's been doing it pretty good this whole time? A real vintage spot right off of 38th.
What?
None other than the Flying Boot.
Man, I've never.
You ever been there?
Yeah, man. I went to the Flying Boot. Yeah, I've been there.
You ever been to the Boot, Clout Chaser?
No.
No? Oh man. I'll tell you what, man. It's a good crowd.
Yeah, back in my freshly single days, you know what I mean? Back in my freshly single days, I had a date at the Flying Boot with I don't know what to call it. I would just say kind of undesirable maybe. And
undesirable.
Yeah, and they do karaoke at the Flying Boot.
Yeah.
And I don't remember exactly how it happened, but somehow she got up on stage and told the whole Flying Boot about how I was going to eat her ass or something later. I don't know what song she was doing karaoke, but she kind of slid that shit into the fucking song. And I was like, that's not the words. It was...
Hold on. So she was doing karaoke and incorporated somehow that y'all were on a date and you were gonna eat that ass out later.
Yeah, and
groceries,
and I never went back. Like anytime anybody asks me to go to, I'm not going to that motherfucker, man. I swear, them same people is still there, and they gonna look at me like the ass eater is back, man. I'm not.
Oh man, she was undesirable.
Man, I'm not eating nobody's ass, but I damn sure wasn't about to eat that bitch ass. It was.
Man, I find that so hard to believe that you would allow that to happen. Like,
That's the thing. I couldn't stop the motherfucker. It was if I would have
just
known,
hitting those notes.
if I would have known, I would have left. Shit. I felt violated.
Like, yeah.
I felt violated. It was funny
tribute.
too because it was like a group of girls sitting next to me and shit, and even they was like, "Oh, that's fucked up." Like they was mad and shit. They felt bad for me.
Damn. I mean, but look at the improv behind that. You know, you're doing live karaoke.
And that's the part that was fucked up about it because she hit that shit in stride. Like it was part of the motherfucking song, man. She just threw that shit in there.
That's the new challenge.
She freestyled that shit.
Right now. Yeah, the karaoke, your date's gonna eat your ass challenge. Somehow incorporated into the song you're singing.
Yeah, man. And that was at the beginning.
Your best shot.
That was at the beginning of these whole ass eating times and shit too. So I was hella just like, what the? Oh shit, we got a caller. We got a caller. We got a caller. Brace yourselves. What's up? You live on What It Is Radio.
Damn. Hey,
I'm so glad that called in.
Ass out karaoke challenge.
That ghost?
That might have been her.
Hey, but you know what? Still, man, eat ass, dude. I still just don't get. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it.
Well, have you ever done it?
No.
No. What about you, Clout?
Fuck no.
Slap.
No. Hell no.
And to all of our viewers out there, if you've eaten ass, please call in and let us know. Or not, because we don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Don't call in. Yeah, nah, man.
Just put it in your karaoke song with you. Well, here's a good question for you, Slap. Obviously, afterwards, you didn't eat that ass out. But, I mean, what was the conversation when she came back to the table? Like, was she like, hey, I killed, what do you think? Like, or what happened when she came back to the table?
You know what's funny is we actually argued about whether or not I would end up eating her ass. And it was funny. It was like one of them things like, well, we definitely about to fuck after this. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what's going to happen. But, yeah, nah.
That's a crazy ass go-to move for a girl too. Like of all the things to say, like y'all was on a date. Obviously y'all ain't hooked up before, right?
No, we hadn't hooked up. If you would have seen this girl too, it was like it was insulting. It's like, bitch, I ain't about to eat your ass. Like the only reason why I'm here with you at the Flying Boot is because I don't know nobody else that goes here. So it's okay to come here with you. You know how you got certain people you don't take everywhere. You know what I mean? Like me and you can go out in Des Moines. Type shit, you know what I mean? Like,
you're like, oh yeah, nah, we gotta go to Sluggo.
You gotta. She was one of them bitches that you gotta take somewhere.
Girl, yeah, that's my spot.
Man, she was one of those. You gotta take that motherfucker somewhere you never go.
Someplace no one's even heard of in Tacoma, man. Like, y'all ever been to Magoo's?
Yeah, and it was like a table of pretty ass bitches. So I think the reason why she did it because I was looking at like the girls over there, like and yeah, I think she, she know what she was doing. Salty, threw it all on that,
man. Got butt hurt.
Morton's. Yeah.
What's up? Is there was this weird thing during this pandemic. A lot of people was heavy on Kevin Samuels. Is that still the case, or I haven't really heard too many people talking about him lately?
Yeah, I never really watched Kevin Samuels that much. I know that whole community though, that red pill dating community or whatever, the manosphere or whatever the fuck they call that shit. They've been having a lot of funny ass shit. So they got the show called Fresh and Fit. And one of the dudes from that show got exposed. I guess he was telling the women on the show, like, if you're going to come on the show, you got to fuck.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and it got me to thinking, man, we need more girls on this goddamn show, man.
True.
Yeah, we need females. We need a co-host or something.
Yeah, man, we really do. I mean, and for any of our viewers out there right now, listen and call in if you want to get interactive on the show, man.
Yeah.
We're trying to make this an interactive show too.
Yeah, hit us up at what's my personal email?
Yarmakers.
Now WiiRadio253@gmail. Yeah. We need a female, at least a contributor. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about co-host yet, man. We kind of maxed out on co-hosts, but we do want to hear the female side of this story. Maybe somebody can hit us up and tell us what's the big deal about ass eating. Because I thought it was going to go away. You would have thought that the one thing that would be canceled and just not a thing anymore after all this COVID shit would be ass eating.
Okay, hey, quick question. Well, the other side, have you gotten your ass ate before?
I think that's worse than eating ass.
Nah, not into that neither. I don't know, man. There's something just about it's like, man, that's where you shit. Like I just
if I meet a bitch that's willing to eat my ass, I'm running. Like,
how about this? How about this? Have you ever made out? Have you ever made out with a bitch after she earled?
No.
And see, that's the same way, man. Honestly, like, did you get a visualization in your mind about how you weren't gonna do that ever? Because that's kind of.
Well, first of all, man, if a woman's drunk enough to throw up and shit like that, there's nothing sexual going on with us. Again, like I don't have sex with drunk women and shit like that, man. That's a recipe for disaster. You know what I mean? I know a couple motherfuckers that's pretty as hell. What? Oh, I don't even want to say no names, but it's one that has, man, you've probably been present for this shit. This motherfucker has probably came and pulled them goddamn pants down, pissy drunk than the motherfucker, man, and ain't nobody stupid enough to motherfucker take that bait. You know what I mean?
No.
Because that's a charge, man. I'm not about to get charged with no type of I don't remember what happened shit. You know what I mean? Like, what did we do? Like, I'm not waking up like that. Fuck
yeah. No thanks.
Yeah, nah. So no, I've never.
How about you, Clout? Have you to re-ask your own question?
Huh?
Your own question right back at you.
No, that was your question, motherfucker. Quit trying to set us up.
No, he said his question about have you ever had your ass?
Oh.
No.
Okay, yeah.
I guess what questions are we asking each other, man?
I don't know. Report. Hey, on a side note, did y'all hear how they were trying to shut down OnlyFans?
Well, they had to turn it. They was never gonna shut that shit down, man. That's a temperature check. Like, let's see what the people say if we say we gonna. They're not shutting that shit down, man.
This was the best shit about their news story. They was like, after negotiations with our partners, we've come to an agreement. Like, of course y'all came to a fucking agreement.
That's the only thing they're known for. How could they get rid of explicit content and that's all they're fucking known for?
The company getting more money from them?
Nah, what it was. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you got it.
What it was is that they were trying to get outside investors. You know what I mean? Like they were trying to what they felt was going to please the outside investors by limiting the type of content. Like, so they wasn't necessarily going to stop nudity or nothing like that, but they were going to stop like hardcore porn. You know what I mean? Like sexually explicit type shit. And they had to walk that shit back. They had to walk it back because it's just no way, man. It would be only them. It wouldn't be OnlyFans no more. It'd be only them because everybody was about to leave that motherfucker.
So what is actually? Oh, I mean, I know what it is. I know it's bitches getting naked, but is it bitches fucking? Is it mainly bitches getting fucked?
Well, I mean, it's dudes on there too. I don't know. It's everybody's fucking. No, what it is, it's actually not just for fucking. I don't think they made it for fucking. It's just where you go, like, say, like we have a fan base. Say, like, imagine if we had a fan base, right?
Okay.
And we wanted to monetize our show or whatever, and we put our show on OnlyFans and charge a subscription fee. It's for you to have a subscription fee for your content. But yeah, they just decided to just let motherfuckers go ahead and just willy-nilly do whatever the fuck they wanted to do. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't put any type of restrictions on the type of content that you can post on there outside of maybe like child porn or some shit like that. So motherfuckers had been using that shit and still are to just, you know, it's like Pornhub, but you got to pay.
That money.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
You got to kind of tip your hat to that.
That's what I'm saying. It's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, it's funny. As soon as they talk to their investors, because their investors was the ones who tried to shut it down, and they talked about it. I guarantee you,
that they were the ones that tried to shut it down. I think just in anticipation,
the bank or something.
Yeah, they were trying to get, you know,
stakeholders.
I think what happened was they thought that was going to be a requirement because you remember like Tumblr, right? Tumblr sold to Yahoo, and they took all of the explicit content off of Tumblr, and that shit sunk like a motherfucking brick in the ocean. Like that, Tumblr fell smooth the fuck off because Tumblr used to be one of them spots where you went to go find, you know what I'm saying, that one
stuffs.
Yeah, but
In fact, didn't you have a Tumblr where you were supposed to send shit?
Yeah, I had a Tumblr.
This motherfucker, this fool would like send you a link and be like, "Yeah, click the link," and it would be something.
But I started off. See, I started off with Tumblr with our old podcast, with the old WiiRadio. That's where the Tumblr shit came from. I didn't see nothing about Tumblr and nasty shit till way later. Like, oh shit, this kind of
like. You can't be talking to like your elders in your family, like, yeah, we got a podcast going on. It's WiiRadio. We up north. It's like, hold on, let me go to this dude's Tumblr page real quick. Oh, god damn. Let me scroll down. Never mind. Let me make this my favorites.
Yeah, it worked out for a while.
Damn. Yeah, they did shut down Tumblr, didn't they? Mm-hmm. It's crazy how they do that. It's like that cancel shit on the internet, but.
You gotta be careful, man. You know, one of those famous Instagram models just got killed, man.
What?
Mercedes Moore. They just found her dead. Like, one of the, man, you got to be careful with that shit on the internet, man. I think it was like a crazy stalker dude or some shit killed her, or maybe a weird trick, something. Like that shit's dangerous, man.
It's Moore. Who's that?
Mercedes Moore. She was like this Spanish looking chick, big ass, one of them big fake booties, like, you know what I'm saying? She was pretty nice, man. That shit just happened yesterday or the day before.
It's wild though, man. Instagram
is funny because Instagram ties right into OnlyFans, man. If you ever like look at a girl's Instagram and she got a link tree, you can damn near guarantee she got an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And then
it's just weird.
Then you just go on Reddit and type her name in and get that shit for free.
Hey, boo, 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 boo.
Little life
man,
hacks.
It's just weird because like all of this shit at some level just becomes all spam. Like, you know what I mean? Like Instagram, eventually Snapchat for sure, TikTok. Like all this shit leads to some bullshit.
I remember when Facebook was all shoes and shit. You know what I mean? Like my whole timeline was just full of people selling dumbass shit and posting stupid shit. I remember the flat tummy tea on Instagram. Like it does always turn into spam.
The flat tummy tea.
You don't remember that shit? This motherfucking bitch. That ain't no flat tummy. That's a laxative.
Some green coffee. Like man, all the stupid shit. That's the thing though about our generation that one day is just gonna be gone. Is all the stupid levels that we went through.
Oh, Blue Chew. Yeah, Blue Chew spending money, boy. We need a Blue Chew advertisement.
True, man. We need a lot of advertisements right now.
Something, man. Hey, man, shout out again to Shane, man. Shane Velez shot us a donation last episode, man. He hit that cash app at slap253. Don't forget that $. Yeah, man. Shout out.
So what's up, man? Hey, you know, I gotta call it out on the WiiRadio show, man. A long while back, you guys had a little challenge competition going on, and I think it got put on pause. And I just want to see, are y'all ready to bring that competition back to life?
Sure.
Hold the fuck up.
Really?
Fuck it.
Yeah. Should we do like the Get Fit WiiRadio challenge? Like, hold on a side note, did y'all hear how man, what's that rapper's name, man? He was the one dude who sounded like Ghostface.
Action Bronson.
Big fat dude. Man, you see how that fool's like working out and getting all buffed out and shit?
Man, it's inspiring. It's inspiring, man.
Doing crazy ass shit, man. Like seriously. Somebody sent me some shit. This fool's like running on rooftops while somebody's holding like bands to like this motherfucker's working out like Rocky goddamn Balboa and shit. But then he'll come back and be like, hey yo, this Saturday at the amphitheater. Be there, be square. Like he's still going in, man. And even then, does he still do that one shit, the food show?
Nah, fuck, that's delicious. I don't think so, man. They ended up doing all type of weird shit like Ancient Aliens and shit like that. I don't know. Okay. I like the one cat, man, Best. Big Body Best, man. That motherfucker, he was funny to me, man. He's hilarious.
It is crazy, though, to see. Like, have y'all seen this fool is actually, like, getting slammed?
Yeah, I seen him, man. He was doing, like, CrossFit or some shit like that, man. I need to get on some fucking Action Bronson workout plan, man. This motherfucking Corona done put it on, man.
This fool was
You do
doing
the-
some kind of shit. Like, you could do squats, right? This fool had some kind of I don't even know what it's called. You might know Clout Chaser. It was like this weird bag he was using where he'd pick up the bag and like flip it up and flip it back down. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It sounds like some shit that would lead to an injury.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it sounds like an
torn
injury.
groin,
Yeah.
pulled disc.
Something.
Like, look, man, I'm getting to the age where some of these workouts, I'm just gonna have to scale this shit back, just a pinch. I can't. You know, some of these workouts is too crazy.
Hey man, shout out to my cousin Jacob, man. What's up, Jake? Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, shit, man. What else we got, man?
What's been going on?
What else is going on? What are we talking about here?
Football
What do y'all
season.
think?
Hey man, hey, we need to get. Damn, I forgot, man. Football started back up, man. Y'all motherfuckers supposed to have your whole sports segment going on.
Next week is week 1, man. It all starts then and there.
What are you looking at? What are you looking at? What's your predictions, Burns?
What's my prediction?
Let's get them in. Let's get them in. Let's get them in right now.
First
get
game,
them in right
Cowboys
now.
and Bucks.
You're going Cowboys and Bucks. That's the first game?
Yeah, Thursday night.
Okay, they're starting it off. Hey, you know what? Honestly, I hope Dak Prescott makes a comeback. He was always a really good quarterback, and last year he had a really horrific injury. Trash? I mean, he only passed for like 5,000 yards, whatever, no big deal. Hey, my sleeper contenders are going to be, now that Drew Brees has retired, my man Jameis Winston, the interception machine, is going to come through for the Saints and ride the bench as the other guy takes over and leads the Saints to the NFC Championship game. Now, you know what? Honestly, I was a big Jameis Winston fan ever since his scandals at Florida State for shoplifting and then also winning the championship. Honestly, I think Winston, if he could pull it together, New Orleans, they might be something to be messing with. I think the Rams, they messed around and traded and got the dude from Detroit, forgetting his name right now, but Stafford. They got Stafford in L.A. You know, I say the Frisco, they're back. You know, they got their whole D back. They're going to be tough. You know, there's going to be a lot of teams that are going to surprise people because Arizona got the young dude, the upstart, what's his face? Murray, exactly. But as far as it goes, man, the one thing that I will predict is that I sure as shit hope that the Bucks don't fucking go back to back, because there's nothing that I think that I would hate to see more personally than Tom Brady win another damn Super Bowl. But, you know, that's always inevitable too. I don't know. Clout, what do you think, man? What's your predictions?
I'm running with the home team.
Seahawks?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I will say this, is that I don't know what's going to happen with the Hawks. I don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl, but I do feel that Metcalf is going to be like the #1 receiver in the league. This is going to be his year. Watch. He's going to be like the intergalactic wide receiver. Watch. He's going to be the Jerry Rice of old, the Terrell Owens, the Michael Irvins. Like, you fill in the blank. He's going to be that guy, Randy Moss. Like, that's going to be Metcalf. Metcalf is a superstar. And unfortunately, I don't think he's going to stay in Seattle. I think he's going to want too much money at some point. But I think the NFL, man, this is going to be an entertaining-ass season because there's a lot of plot lines, a lot of teams trying to make comebacks, a lot of teams trying to get some get back from last year. I mean, there's a lot of shit going on, man. And the best shit about the NFL is, unlike when I predict that the Milwaukee Bucks are going to win the NBA Finals, this shit is truly unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? Like, Slap, I would say, Slap, you could probably make a prediction and probably come more true than any of the experts out there.
Yeah, nah, I ain't even going to try.
You ain't going to try?
Nah, because I'm not going to
So
watch.
what you going to say?
I'm not going to watch football, man. Sundays.
Here, let's do it right now.
Sunday is my day of rest.
Let's just do this right now then. August 31st, Clout, go ahead. Who you got in the Super Bowl?
Seahawks and Steelers.
Damn, Seahawks and Steelers. All right.
No. Seahawks and Buffalo.
Hey,
You heard it first.
Good choice. You know, I'm gonna flip it up. I'm gonna go Raiders versus Raiders and Packers. And the Raiders win 31-17. Check me out, Gruden.
Damn, this motherfucker came with this. Okay.
Hey, can you cue the somebody in the background production cue the Al Davis Raiders music if we can?
This guy, man.
Yeah, man.
Look how excited he's getting for this football, man. I love it.
Hey, man, you know what, though? The truth is we should all go down to Vegas and go to a fucking Raiders game because I guarantee you that shit would be bomb.
Man, we should do that. That's a good idea. What's up?
That's what man. Come on, it's cheap flight. You know, damn well they're going to have
the last time your ass went to Vegas.
Listen.
You want to make some predictions?
Nah, man. You know what? Vegas, we had fun, man. I will say this though, I was thrown off. You were there in Vegas back that fall, and I don't know if weed was legal when you went there.
Yeah, but last time I was there,
man, I was blown away when I was in Vegas back in like 2008. Weed wasn't legal, so it was like when you went to Vegas, they were like, man. If you get caught with weed, you're gonna go to prison for 25 years. Yeah. And then now weed's legal, so everybody had a joint in their hand.
Yeah,
the whole strip
every
smelled like weed.
It was everywhere. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's fucking weird. But hey, I guarantee you, a Raiders game in Vegas.
Oh, no, man.
Fucking pop.
When I was down there, I was blowing like I was up here.
Yeah. I believe it. You're probably pissed off because of the quality.
No.
You was getting that
down.
Yeah, he had his own weed.
Down.
So shit, everybody's probably like, follow that guy.
Did you try? Did you try any of the weed in Vegas when you was there, Burns?
No.
Nah.
I always wonder about that, man. All these places that are just getting weed, what is their weed like?
The people I was with did though, and I'll tell you this: that shit, they were not impressed compared to Washington. That shit was overpriced. It wasn't as good. But I believe that though, because if you're in Vegas, you're not there to go get high quality weed. Yeah. You're there for other reasons, so they could get away with that shit. Huh?
Why not?
I mean, think about it, man. Why does anybody go to Vegas? Is the first thing on their mind like, man, I'm gonna get some of that OG Kush? Like, fuck no.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, everything else is high quality, ain't there? You know, like.
No. I'm saying there is high quality shit, but I think at a place like Vegas. What's high
quality besides the holes in the hotel room? I mean,
like, yeah, because I mean, you can get Cavassier for like $12 a pint. I mean, shit, that's just $10 a pint.
Yeah, it depends on where you go.
But I mean, I don't know. I think that you could get high quality shit in Vegas, but they're gonna tax.
Yeah,
they're gonna get away with it. They'll get away with it there because people are spending money like it's going to stop.
What the best of it down there?
I don't know, man. I mean,
I don't know. I would feel like that they wouldn't have it as good as we have it because it's a fucking desert. Like why would they have weed as good as ours? We got all this.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like you would want some good weed anywhere.
But for people. That's something though to be thinking about.
And be like, hey, I want that Reggie. No.
Well, I'm okay. What if they did the legal weed in Arizona? Do you think that shit is going to be as good as the weed we got here?
No.
I mean,
I want something that's gonna.
They like the land of the Reggie. Certain places, I think, just don't have good weed, no matter what they legal or no legal. Certain places just don't have good weed. Like the temperature isn't right for them to have good weed.
That trips me out though, because with greenhouses and growing technology, and they could go anywhere they want to buy the seeds. I just don't understand how they wouldn't be able to grow good ass shit in any weather conditions.
Well, you just said greenhouse, right? Now imagine if your greenhouse was 1,000 degrees inside that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like a greenhouse here is going to be a different temperature than a greenhouse in in Nevada. You know what I mean?
Okay, but when I was with my peoples, we went to a place and they had it where they had it as just like they have it here. They grow that shit indoors.
Yeah, true.
So then at that point, I mean, you could be growing the shit indoors in Antarctica and the shit should be bomb.
But do you think they would have the production? Like, you know, a lot of this weed out here, I feel like it's outdoor weed. You know what I mean?
Really? Yeah, because Eastern Washington.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of this shit here, I think, is outdoor motherfucking farms and shit like that. I don't know if they can keep up with the production with the indoor.
True. There's too many different. I mean, Washington has too many different farms.
Yeah.
Just everywhere.
Everywhere.
Because it's everywhere.
Yeah.
You can't. Come on, man. How many Zips locations are there?
Everything is Zips right now, man. Shout out to Zips.
Hey, Zips got the formula though, man. I mean, you know what I'm talking about? Like Zips, they've got all the little bud tenders, little sassafrasses, just fucking like, hey baby, what you looking for? It's like, man, okay,
Man,
you know.
every time I went to that motherfucker, man, I got the worst motherfucking weed, man. I go in there because you can't smell the shit, really. You know what I'm saying? You can't do none of that shit. And they just, oh no, this right here is good. This is what I'm smoking right now, and that should be some
but
straight.
You can't. Come on, man. But that's like rule number one, man. You know damn well you could never take away the whole store. And if you was like kicking it with a girl, you're like,
how
oh,
are you going to know what's good? How are you going to know what's good unless they tell you that it's good? You can't touch it and smell it.
I don't know, man. I would say the eye test never fails.
Shit.
You could always tell.
The eye test fails a lot.
The eye test fails. That's what I'm saying.
You got a keen
my
eye
must be bad because I can't
eye.
fucking tell from looking at that shit, man. It should be looking like weed to me.
You've seen enough of them that, you know, if you see the stuff, you know, you see three things in front of you, you'll remember the one that was the one when you see it.
But who buys weed enough to motherfucking be like, okay, I've tried everything on that shelf. You know what I'm saying? I like this one. You know, sometimes,
Cloud, what do you think?
I don't buy weed. I don't go there.
No, but I mean, like, I would say your eye is probably on point.
Oh, yeah.
I just feel like the bud tender should be a curator of good weed. Like, they should be the ones, since they get the discount, you know what I'm saying? They should be the ones that know what the good weed is and steer you towards the good shit. You know, depending on your budget.
It's funny though, because if you think about it, that right there is a microcosm of everything in America, because every person that is the agent of selling something, you would think would know what the fuck they're talking about, and across the board, none of them do. Like a real estate agent, you'd be like, "Hey man, what kind of wood? What kind of foundation is this? What kind of wood did they use on the things?" We're like, yeah, this is a really good house. They don't know fucking shit from Sherlock.
I feel like they
go to
know
the Lexus
more.
dealership. You know what I mean? You go to the Lexus dealership, be like, "Hey man, what's up with this GS 330? Like, what's under the hood? Like, what's up with the calibers?" They'd be like, "Man, this is the best car ever." You're a mechanic. You know what I'm saying?
You know, but the difference in that shit is that you could actually do your own research on shit like that and actually know for yourself and see for yourself. You know what I mean? You go to buy the shit, you get to turn the car on, or you get to touch the wood in the house. That motherfucking way that they got the weed now, they should have a sample jar or something. They should have something to where you could
sample jar.
Like, that's how they did it with medical. You know what I'm saying? You could open the jar up. They should have a jar to where you can fucking smell. At least one, they go up there, they pull it out for you. Here, smell this.
That's the state though. That's the state at work right there. Because you can't open up no bottle of whiskey.
Close in the store.
I don't know. I like to smell the weed, man. I want to smell it, man.
That's true. You are right, and that's old school shit. Because back in the day, you know, I mean, God forbid if you ever presented 2 bags of the same substance to somebody and gave them the choice, the freedom of choice.
Own motherfucking choice, yeah.
But you know, like somebody like Clout, though, I would say has an eagle eye, and he could probably go up in there and in 2 seconds tell you if somebody gave 4 different kinds and was like, yeah, which one you want. I almost bet you he could say, none of them. These all suck. But say he had to choose one, he would choose the one that was the best one.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, well, but being that you said that, there's also a bunch of motherfucking weeds that look ugly as fuck and they smoke good. Like I know Clout, and I've known him to like some ugly ass motherfucking weeds. You know what I'm saying?
That's knowledge, and then also knowing the farms.
Yeah. I would say certain brands.
When it boils down, it's really all about, well, not all about, but it has a lot to do with the strand of what it is, the origin of what, the shit is, what the plant is. So, like, I mean, some of them names is really what they are, like. But
do you feel like a lot of them aren't?
Yeah.
So
a lot of them are just, I mean, no, I take that back. They are what they are, but it's
bad copy.
Bad farming.
Yeah.
Bad shitty growing.
You got a bad dub.
And once you know, like, good growers, I mean, that's
a lot of shit to know, man. Just let me smell that shit and touch it one time, man. Fuck, man. Have some sample buds out there, man. Open that motherfucker up. Let me touch it, man. Shit. You don't gotta let me touch all of them. You gotta let me touch them all, but have a representative fucking jar of that shit so I can touch it and fuck with it a little bit, man. Fuck out of here. Shit stupid.
You know how that goes though. COVID, man. Ain't nobody letting that happen.
That's like if you went to Safeway and the motherfuckers didn't let you touch the watermelons and shit, man. You just had to, hey man, grab me one of them from up top. Man, fuck that, man. I gotta smell the melons.
Hey man, yeah, that's a good point. I don't know, that just goes back to pre what is it, the LCB?
Yeah.
The Liquor Cannabis Board.
I think legal weed is the worst thing to happen. I hate this legal shit, man. Fuck legal weed, man. Think of all the money they took from people, man.
But that's the thing. That's what I really think is the problem. You're right.
It was good, hard working, decent drug dealers, man. You know what I'm saying? They weren't drug dealers. They was the weed man. It was your friend. They brought it to your house. You know what I mean? They took all day to get there, but they brought it to you. You know.
What they should have done is they made it too official because it's because the state is greedy, man. They want all your money, man, and that's the thing that people got to realize, man. They're not seeing the silver lining of this shit. They wanted to control all of it so they could get all the money. But if they would have made it legal and then they would have said anybody could get a business license, you still get your shit from where you get it, you just sell it and do what you want to do. Now you're in business, you're going to make way more money. The state could still tax you just like any other business, but nah, they wanted to get 40% and 40% from you and 20% from you.
Yeah, because
it's like
the thing about that is I don't know how many people that sell weed or sold weed, but them niggas wasn't about to pay no taxes.
I get it, but just like a regular business, I mean, you could easily look at a lot of these businesses out here, and I guarantee you there's tons of legal businesses going on where they ain't paying taxes on everything. Exactly. They're skipping, cutting corners. Yeah. They're doing cash deals. They're doing a lot of shit under the table. And you know what? That's just the way the world works sometimes. I mean, every single transaction isn't going to get captured, Yeah. And that's the problem is that there's people out there that want all that tax money to be able to use your money and spend it on bullshit. It kind of goes right back to the earlier conversation about all the money we're spending sending people to other countries. But same thing in the state of Washington. They're trying to control weed like they used to control liquor before the convenience tax. Yeah. And remember going to the liquor store? That was a trip. Make it there before 10.
The liquor store.
Yeah. Closed at 10.
Wasn't open on Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
the liquor.
Not even
the
open
liquor
on
store.
Sundays.
I hated that shit out here, man. That was the worst. I just thought about that because they had the one on 72nd, man. You couldn't get out your car and get into the door for a motherfucker to try to sell you a mixtape. You know what I mean? Like, beg, ask you for some fucking money, man. The liquor store was. Oh man, that was
used to crack though. Like it was down there a part.
It sure did. It sure did.
Yeah, nah, fuck that. I hated that.
You see old friends. See old friends buy new music.
Old friends you didn't want to see. Buy music you didn't want to hear. I bought a mixtape from that motherfucker one time, man, because the motherfucker caught me on the way in and the way out. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to tell a nigga you don't got $1 after he just done look through the window and watch you get changed. Like, it's a fucking setup, man. Get these niggas from outside of here. Where's security?
Like watching you through the day, like, hey, man, oh, man, you got the crown?
Now you got to explain to this nigga why you don't want to buy his tape. Like, come on, man.
Hey, I got that one. Hey, remember that one CD?
Man, fuck you in that CD. How did you end up with that mixtape? That's what I'm saying. I got some bad mixtape memories.
Dude I think he just gave it to me.
That shit was horrible. Willie loved that motherfucker.
That J Bars. What was that? That Motor Mouth Jones.
You ain't never heard of this motherfucker.
Hey, no, I played it. I played it just to get this nigga, just to get on this nigga nerves.
Just to make me mad. He started,
but
he played it to make me mad,
it.
but then he started liking it, because then I would jump in his car other times, and that shit would still be in there. Like, you still playing this shit? The mixtape.
For what it's worth, man, you got to respect the hustle, man. Those dudes was working hard. Man.
I didn't respect nothing about that shit. That shit was
people
fucking...
probably told him no.
Oh, man, you don't know that. We would have to pull that motherfucking CD up, man, so you could hear this shit, man. This was a crime. This was a crime that was committed.
Still got it, Clout?
No. I don't. Yeah. I think I threw it out the window.
Yeah, that shit was a crime against music.
Wait, were we on after or before the Jadakiss versus
Dipset?
Ooh, I don't know.
We were on it.
I think we was on that.
Right.
We talked about that last time, didn't we?
We talked about it last time? Okay.
I think so, because y'all started talking about Nas, and bloggers said Nas was trash, and then you turned red, and all type of shit happened, man.
Nah, man, I was drinking. I had a buzz going. I don't have nothing to say to that, though, man. Some cats are all Jay-Z all day, man, and like, I don't know. If somebody's not gonna give up somebody who's talented, man, I'm just gonna, I ain't got no interest in debating that.
It's pretty fucked up that last episode.
Why? What happened?
Yeah.
Who was fucked up that last episode? All of us? Oh, you? Hey, I took that episode down. I think, man. I think we had to scrap that episode.
Yeah, man. It was
I was drinking that fucking Belvedere.
Ooh.
Straight from the bottle.
Oh,
yeah. You don't even drink like that, man.
I know.
This is the least I've drunk in an episode probably ever, man. I can't drink no more, man. I've had some fucked up nights.
Man, we gotta tame ourselves.
I think I'm almost done drinking, man. Do you feel like your drinking intake has went up since COVID?
I mean, yes and no. I think yeah, you're right. I mean, because when there ain't nothing to do, I think that you reach a certain level of boredom. Yeah. But
I hit a personal record the other night, man. Not even the other night, the other morning. I hit a personal bottle record, man.
Yeah. What was the record?
What was it? It was 2 bottles of Casamigos. This is mind you, this is like me and a couple people though.
Yeah, tequila.
2 bottles of Casamigos, 3 bottles of Clico champagne, and 3 bottles of Jameson.
Wait, hold on. Run that back. Hold on. 3 bottles, but are these fifths?
Yeah.
Fifths?
Yeah.
3 fifths, 3 bottles of champagne, and 2 fifths of tequila?
Yeah.
How many?
And you said it was 3 of you guys?
Yes.
There's no way. And how long of a span are we talking?
Man.
24 hours?
Fuck no. That wouldn't be a personal record. It was like 8 at the most.
There had to be more than 3 people.
Nah,
like people weren't coming in and out, like grabbing a shot.
Nope, he wasn't even. He was asleep. Remember, this is in the middle of the night. It was me and 2 girls going at it. God damn it, just getting it in. I didn't know them bitches could drink like that, man.
Hey, I got a question. Why is that always seems to be the story? You be kicking it with a female and drink more alcohol than you ever drank in your life. And trying to figure that out because you kick it with like 5.
I got a thing about women out drinking me. I don't like to, I don't want nobody to think they can get me like that. You know what I mean? But that night that morning I had to tap in, like tap out. I had to tap out that morning, man. That shit was crazy.
Dude, I remember one time I was kicking it with this tiny little Latina girl who's had to be like no more than 115 pounds. We got a 5th of Jose Cuervo, right? 1800. Man, me and her drank that whole fifth. She outdrank me. She shot for shot. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm 220 pounds. Like, how the fuck are you still alive right now?
You got to think about it. It's not a lot of shots. When it's 3 people drinking shots, it's really not that many. You know what I mean?
You just said 5/5 and 3 bottles of champagne.
I'm not exaggerating, man. That's because that's all I had. You know, all I had was 5/5 in those 3 bottles of champagne, and we knocked them bitches back, man. Champagne, though. See, champagne is different, right? Because there's only going to be 2 toasts. You know, it's me and 2 other people. We're toasting about twice, and then there might be a little bullshit left over in the bottom of the bottle. But that motherfucking champagne will have you fucked up. You ain't gonna notice it till later. That shit will fuck you up. But those bottles go quick. Champagne goes fast. But when you shot for shotting it, and it's you and more than 2 people, man, that. Hey.
Well, Slap, I'm glad you brought it up because me and Clout had something to say. I'll go first. Slap, when you drink like this,
I know, right?
Last time you drank like this, you said you had a girl on the podcast that said creepy thin man.
The last time you
creepy
drank
thin
like
man.
that, you said you didn't want no Samoans on your couch.
Hey, I wonder whatever happened to her, man.
like intervention.
What was her name? What was her name?
You drank 17 bottles.
Hey, what was old girl's name?
Callie, Remy.
What was her?
Fucking something.
We'd have to go back, man. Wherever you at, you know who we did. Look, creepy thin man girl. What's up? We want to have you back on.
Eligible bachelor after the first round of questions.
Shout out to creepy thin man.
What was
creepy thin man?
What was
hey,
girl's name?
Why was I getting singled out too? Like, stop, Snake. What are you doing? Fuck. What did I do?
He said, "Yeah, you're fucking it up, Snakes." Oh man,
fucking it up.
Oh,
like, come on, you really think a date was gonna come out of this?
Yo, that motherfucking Johnny said, "Hello, ladies."
Hello, ladies. Like, where was you gonna take them? Were you gonna
Lonnie,
go like Red Robin?
Lonnie, that was her name. Lonnie. That's what it was, man.
You funded that date for that? Like, okay, if say
hey,
the date,
man, I would have sent them on the nicest motherfucker. I would have sent them motherfuckers on a hot air balloon ride if I had to, man. I wanted to see that happen. I wanted to see that happen. It was funny how that episode ended, but I was, man. I had the best of intentions for that episode, yeah.
That would be funny though to sponsor the date, like to make it happen.
No, next motherfucking Valentine's Day, we doing that shit again, man. Fuck that.
We should.
That was a good idea. We doing that shit again.
Make them go like zip lining, hot air balloon.
Yeah, we playing Love Connection next Valentine's Day. We send them motherfuckers on the date, man.
Look when they go on that date, it ain't gonna be the whiskey tavern burger at Red Robin. You know, you guys are gonna have a nice decadent meal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, you motherfuckers though, y'all fucked it up. You and goddamn Blogger was fucking this shit up, man. You wasn't trying to let the Bachelor get his shit off, man.
I thought we were a panel of interviewers. We were all asking our questions.
Man, I was a panel, all right. A panel of something.
Come on, man. Hey, it was all good fun, you know. It was just having a time. It's all in the spirit of entertainment, you know. You can't be mad at that.
Well, look like your cup getting low down there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's getting late, man. I see Cloud over there struggling. I'm struggling. What is that?
This episode was brought to you by Kirkland's signature small batch bourbon, straight out of Kentucky. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Well, look here. Hold on. Let me refill my shit, man. You guys talk amongst yourselves for a second. I'll be right back.
No, it's because let's just be honest. A lot of people talk about different bourbons, but I'll tell you the truth is the Kirkland small batch is pretty good. But of course, I'm mixing it up with a little bit of that champagne of beers because shout out to my guy Town, by the way, Town Drunk with the Miller High Life. You know, the other day I actually got him to come down, Clout Chaser, and we had him at the spot. Couldn't get in a game of pool, but he did come through with a 6-pack of the Dusts, reminiscent of our man B. Lazzarazza.
The dust?
Space dust.
Oh.
But yeah, we got
That's that, the pale ale, right?
No, I don't know what that shit. I think it's IPA.
IPA.
It's IPA. But yeah, and real quick shout out to my man Chris Bates. Shout out, his birthday was yesterday. And once again, our man It's Fiesta. It's a very happy birthday. It is after midnight, and it is August the 31st. But on that note, everybody's leaving. It still is WiiRadio. You know, the Cash App is Slap253. You can call in right now if you want to talk to me. I don't know if Slap will answer, but 206-771-9229. Once again, you know, we're just shooting this shit. It's about 12:42 in the morning. You know, thank you to everybody who's viewing tonight. You know, we appreciate all the viewers, you know, all the support. And it's always good to have some laughs, you know, trying to keep it going. One of the things is we want people to call in. We want this to be an interactive show. We want to get guests on here. You know, we want to have fun with this shit. And we are going to host a crate challenge. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have it in our dude's front yard. And we're going to make it happen. And who knows, we might even have some giveaways. We might have some of the artists from Yum going to be performing. What was it? Young Universal Minds of Millionaires? Or was it Millionaire Minds? Either way, YUMM with our man Gates. Man, we're trying to get this popping. We're trying to make it happen.
Maybe we can get him to perform.
You never know. You never know. Actually, I do. He is still active, isn't he? I do remember once upon a time.
Tracks.
Oh, he's still making tracks?
The shit is gonna go viral if the right
shit.
person hears it.
What I miss?
Oh, we're talking about how the president of Young Universal Minds still makes tracks. Is he still active in the scene? He's still being productive?
Hey, man.
What the fuck? That was a long pause right there.
Yeah.
He's like, hey.
Say, man.
That'd be like quick transition. Anybody see Drew Down on the Locked Up Netflix series?
He was on there?
You didn't know that?
No.
I don't know what channel had that actual show, but Netflix had it. Like Drew Down was locked up one time.
What?
And, he was on the show Locked Up.
Oh.
Like he was on one of them seasons, and they said it by his real name. They're like rap artist. Da 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 da. It's like up in there. It was like he was doing the old school like. But hitting it, like busting the whole song out, and everybody's like, man, this dude's uber talented. I was like, yeah, can you feel me?
You sure that was Drew Down? It wasn't Sugar Free?
Nah, it wasn't Sugar Free. It was Drew Down.
Sugar Free did it too.
Really?
That was in the movie, though, The East Siders. That was my shit.
Okay, he was in a movie, but Drew Down on Locked Up. Yeah. That's what it was. Yep, lock up, extended stay.
How the fuck? What was Drew Down locked up for?
Can you feel
DUI?
Hey, that is one of the littlest guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen him at Zips. Before it was Zips.
No shit.
Man. Fucking Zips, man. What's up with Zips, man? Zips is like everything.
Zips is about to be a legendary place to go to. He got locked up for
legendary
3
places,
years.
goddammit. Everything
This
is
dude
Zips
got
now.
locked up for 3 years for DUI and evading the police and probation violation.
Oh man, you know, we had a segment on this show where we used to call somebody who can tell you all about being locked up for 3 years for DUI.
Fuck, man, that's fucked up though. Like,
hey, man, you got to get them people off. You got to get them people off the streets. I don't know, man. I don't think he's too happy with. Well, fuck it, man. Let's do this segment. The one segment we've had consistent through this whole motherfucking year.
Oh shit! Are we doing it?
We're doing it, man.
Doing it. All right, let's do it.
Cross your fingers. Let's see if he picks up. He might not pick up for me.
What up?
What's up, man? You live on What It Is Radio. It's always a bad time.
The best, man. You Tommy Lee, the best of the best. We need it.
Oh yeah, it sounds like a bad time.
You on the toilet, bro?
I can't hear you. What's going on?
What's up with you, man? What are you doing? What you doing over there, man?
I don't even want to tell you what.
Oh yeah, I think we got an idea from the sound of that echo. I think we know what you're doing.
He taking a boo boo.
This motherfucker.
Holla at me.
Oh man. All right, man. We'll let you flush and all that, man. We gonna call back.
Yeah.
I can't believe that motherfucker said, "Nah, man, it's not a good time." He say that every fucking time we call, man. It's almost like the.
You know what? Fuck it. Call the chat lines.
Call the chat lines. Hey man, somebody call in, man. 206.
Let's make a mock profile.
206-771-9229. If you out there watching, man, call in. Fuck with us.
Hey, you know
We haven't
what?
had
That
a caller
wouldn't
in
be
a long
bad
time,
show
man.
idea, bro. That would not be a bad call, like a show idea.
What, calling chat lines? And shit? Do they still have chat lines?
Fuck yeah, they still got the chat lines. That's the funniest shit, man. Come on, we can make a fake profile. Matter of fact, we don't even need to make a fake profile. We'll just be like, "Hey, man, we're live on a podcast
Jacob
right now."
Jacob said, was that Booby? Yeah, as we call Booby every episode. Somehow he get out of talking to us 9 times out of 10.
Hey, that would be hella funny though. I guarantee you, man. You don't remember? I guess you never. Man, come on, you know you did that.
Nah, man, I never called those lines, man.
That shit used to be so fucking funny, dude. Like just clowning around, make a fake profile, come up with all sorts of extravagant fake names, like profiles, talking. People start, ding, you got a message. Like, oh my God, who are you? It's like,
yeah, I was married at that time, man. I was married. I was married during chat line time.
He was like barbecuing hot dogs and mowing lawns and shit.
Yeah. I was doing that type of shit.
It's like,
man. Plus, I'm not a
touch the mower,
painting the house.
I don't think I would ever fucked with that shit though. Cause
it's not like fucking with it for real, but just
having fun. You bored. Yeah, I get it.
It was hella fun, dude.
The only times that I've met women sight unseen, it's always turned out terrible, man. I got a bad ear for women. You know what I mean? Like some of the ugliest bitches got the
sight unseen.
Yeah, some of the ugliest bitches got the prettiest voices, man. I done been fooled a couple times.
True.
Man.
Hey, that is true. And they all work call centers.
Man, I met this one girl. I don't know how the fuck I met her over the phone. I think she called my number. It was the wrong number. And I should have known this bitch wasn't on shit because I told her, I was like, well, when you come over here, bring this and bring that and bring, you know what I'm saying? Like I had a whole list of shit that she had to bring with her when she came over. And she was like, okay. So I should have known right there, like if she gonna bring all this shit, she ain't. And she showed up, man. She had like fucking chicken and joint papers and liquor and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah.
Was she a big girl?
Huh?
Was she a big girl?
Man, big ain't the word, man. She was something else. She was like Uber before Uber. Like that bitch was, man, that motherfucker was huge, man. I remember because I jumped off the homie's balcony. I like let them in and then I jumped off the balcony behind them and left.
Man, yeah, been there, done that, man. Yeah. There's been some horror stories on them chat lines though. Because you're right. Sometimes sweet little voice, like, "Hey, man, what you look like? 5'5".
Yeah, they always sound
how much you weigh? You know, hey. But you let people describe themselves. That's the worst thing. Is it's really hard. I think people can't be honest even when everything's on the line. You could be like, "How tall are you?" 5'5". How much you weigh? 200. All right, so you like obese? No, I'm like medium.
Oh man, it's like the time me and Slice met the girls on the Yahoo chat. Now I fucked around in that Yahoo chat one time, man. It wasn't the call in line, but we fucked around on the online shit and met these girls, man. And yeah.
Not a good idea.
Yeah. pretty girls don't do shit like that, man. They go outside. You know what I mean? Like, they not up in the house, motherfucking. Ugh, man, we met some just
that's too funny.
Motherfuckers,
rats, bad ones.
Well, what do you think, man? Have we hit the ground on this one, or we still got some more substance?
I'm waiting for somebody to call in, man. I want somebody to call in and talk to us, man. I still got to be here.
Nobody calling, man. We got people sharing it, man. We need somebody to call in though. Anybody out there? Come on, speak your mind. We want to hear what you got to say, man. We want to hear from you.
206-771-9229. Call in and tell us about your chat line stories.
Yeah, tell us your chat line stories, your blind date stories, your Yahoo Messenger stories. Maybe we're getting a little too old on this. Is there any your Snapchat hookups, your Instagram?
Nah, see, because nowadays they can see each other. That's like I was watching Catfish the other day. I'm like, how the fuck is this show still on TV? Because there's no way in the world you don't know what this motherfucker look like. Like, everybody got some type of device to where you can see each other. They don't got flip phones no more and shit, man. Ain't no house phones.
True.
How don't you know what this motherfucker look like? Yeah, but I know y'all got some fucking horror stories out there, man. I've been on some fucked up blind dates, man. Some of them I can't even tell you because I still know the people. But yeah, I've had some fucked up hookups.
Oh shit.
True. Shit, man. Haven't we all though? You remember that hotel? The hotel?
You talking about
was
the club?
On like Pacific? Yeah. It was like on Pack Ave, right across the street from that Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
And then what was that back when the Drake? Is that what that shit was called? The 3-story spot? Is that still? Is that something new now?
Nah, hell no. Nah. It's still there. I mean,
that's just gone. Hold on. Have y'all ever been to the one spot in Tacoma now? What is it called? Like the what is it called? The
talking about the McMenamins?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I've been to McMenamins. McMenamins is cool.
What's your take on that spot?
I like it. I mean, we didn't get a lot of time to fuck with that shit though before COVID.
Yeah.
I
heard people saying it was had multiple floors and shit too.
Yeah, they had a bunch of different bars. Like, I've been in there, man. It's cool. It was cool.
The Drake was crazy in that.
McMenamins?
Yeah.
It's like almost on the backside of the Drake. Like, it's right over there. You know, it's just the street up. It's that big white building. So you know where PSP. What street is McMenamins? What street is that? It's not Broadway. It might be St. Helens or something like that. It's one of those streets.
It's like the other side of it. But you know what's crazy about that kind of shit is what was that one spot in Pioneer Square used to do that same shit where they had different rooms, different themes, different music.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the Bohemian.
What was that shit? The Bohemian? Yeah, the Bohemian.
Yeah, the Bohemian.
They had
the
one
Bohemian
side was reggae, the other side. That shit was tight as
the
fuck.
Bohemian
and then
was straight.
There was a whole era. There was a whole era in Seattle where that Pioneer Square bar hop shit, you pay like $15 and you can go to like all the different bars and
shit. Yeah,
that shit was.
Do they still do that?
Fuck no.
Nah.
Man, that shit's like bum central, man. If you go down to that area right now, you don't even. Man, that shit is hella fucked up now. Honest.
That's where I didn't go. I went to a birthday party in Capitol Hill a couple weeks ago, man, and yeah, it was like soon as I got off the freeway, just intense. Yeah. Like, god damn, man. I fucked around. I was kind of hot too, man, because I parked in the parking spot and got a fucking parking ticket. And I was like, this motherfucker's got tickets.
Oh shit.
Hey, you ain't charging these motherfuckers to live and I gotta pay to park still? Like, this is crazy.
Hey, you wasn't living in your car.
I was only there for a little bit.
That's so funny, bro.
Damn, they took fresh shits on this goddamn street, man. You gonna charge me to park?
Yeesh.
That's funny.
They said they were gonna raise the parking down in Seattle.
I forgot where it was. I just saw they got a new sign, man. They got a sign where it's like a dude squatting and taking a shit. So I don't know if that means don't take a shit. It didn't have a line through it, but man, where is it? I gotta find that shit, man. I guess there's safe places, like they let you know, like you can shit here.
Outside?
Outside. Like, instead of them having to go all around the city and pick up the shit here in this designated place, and it's cool.
There's shit, man. There's people with fucking war stories about that. Like, so downtown in Seattle, every morning they would have the the Department of Transportation people or somebody, Seattle Public Utilities, would come out with pressure washers from Pioneer Square all the way to the core of downtown and start spraying down the sidewalks, because at night all of the homeless people would be shitting and pissing all over the fucking sidewalks, and all in the door cracks and shit.
That's fucking crazy, man. That's when this shit is damn near over, man.
They called it the wash down. It's
damn near done, because it ain't. He said, bro, why you lying? No, actually, Jacob, it's a Pomona thing. Hold on. Let me find this shit, man. Hold on. Where is this at? I'm about to find that for you, man. Yeah, man, that's just no joke.
Man,
that shit is no.
I haven't been downtown in forever.
Yeah, downtown Seattle, man, is like man.
And City Hall Park. Dude, that shit's so dangerous that they took over that park. And it's funny because if you haven't driven by it in a long time, like you just said, and then you drive by it, you'll look and you'll be like, you'll be driving and you'll look and you'll be like, God damn, what the fuck's happening over there? And that's City Hall Park. And it's right by City Hall. And the courts too. Like if you had to go to court, which they all do Zoom now anyway or whatever, but still, I mean, I remember when we would go to downtown, we could walk all around that whole area and it wasn't really too cluttery. But now there's just clutter everywhere.
Oh,
even when we was down there at Belltown, remember? And we seen the one cats, the brake lights, and Bruce Leroy was performing too. Was that one time?
I'm not sure.
You had the camera. I think your boy Hippo was there.
Was I there?
Nah, but I know the president of Yum was there. Our boy Gates.
Look at this right here. You see this shit? What does that mean?
Like people shitting, danger, people shitting.
Yeah,
like,
is that a sign? Is it saying that
that's a caution?
Is it saying that it's cool to shit there? Or is it just letting you know that there might be some shit there?
I think it's a caution.
Oh, okay.
Might fucking step in human shit.
Okay, I was.
What is it?
Look.
What is it?
Look at it. It's
emoji.
It's on the screen. Look.
No, my shit is. I can't see.
You can see it though, right?
Yeah. Hey, could you pull up just a regular caution sign?
Let me see.
What's a regular caution sign?
I'm scared to go to the screen of my phone. Hold on.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Watch out for the tab.
You know me. Let me go.
All right. Watch out now.
Hold on. Caution sign.
So what else is new, man? What you guys been up to, man? What you been doing?
Dodging people shit. Okay, you're right, man. You're right. That is.
What you been doing though?
A lot of chilling, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a caution sign.
Thank you.
Okay. God.
Spending time with my kids. Took them fishing.
Oh, did y'all catch anything?
I wasn't fishing. They was. I just let them fish, and they caught some little crappie or sunfish, whatever the.
Wait, y'all hit a lake?
Yeah.
A lake.
American.
Jacob said.
Oh, okay. Oh man, see, I love fishing at American. Yeah. This one time, man, dude, it was summer. You know, you remember like July? It was real warm every night, so it just felt like the water got all, just perfect, and you could swim in the lake, and it wasn't too cold. I mean, this summer it was definitely like that. You know what I mean? July, it's like 80 degrees every day. Maybe like 10, 15 years ago, me and my buddy, it's late, we're drinking. It's like this time, right? And we had those inflatable rafts. You know, like the kind you
At
could pump up
1
with
in
your
the
foot.
morning?
It's no, actually by this time it was 3.
God
But
damn.
we started talking about how we should go fishing when it becomes daytime, like right at dawn, because that's when all the fish is gonna bite. But we should go there a little bit early with our rafts and just throw out there and try to throw a line out and see what we could get. Right? Look, we were on some stupid ass high and drunk shit. Like we was up
Fishing
way.
one of them rafts is not a good idea.
No, it's not. No, it's not. But we had 3 of them, and we had the pump, and the foot pump, and it was quick. So we drive out to American Lake, we park, and we walk through the gates because they don't lock them. It's just like the 2 style gates that you could walk around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Had rafts in our above our head. Walked up, went down to this boat launch, took off in the little rafts. And it was funny because we had these little oars where you could just row hella fast. And me and B bounced to like by the island.
God
if you've
damn.
ever been to American Lake by the boat launch side, there's a little island.
Mhm.
And we were just smashing, right? But then K Dusky was with us. And he had the fucked up oar. I'm not gonna lie. Me and B had the good oars, and Dusky had the extra raft, like the one no one was using, with the fucked up oar. So he's getting out there, and next thing you know, he's like, "Snake, snake!" Because I was mobbing. Like I had the magic. This was a Special Olympics. I took gold in like the drunken raft, the drunken raft event with the double oar. I was like fucking butterflying it, shit. I was all the way out. I was like, yeah. The water was all warm. He's like, "I'm taking on water." I was like, oh shit, no. So me and B had to turn around. He had a small leak in the raft, so we had to like help him get him back to shore. But it was just sitting there, just like you said, like that's not a good idea to go out there in that little raft. But man, that shit was so funny. We was sitting there like, man, what the hell was we thinking?
Especially.
And after that, we went straight to Denny's or Sherry's or something. Got like steak dinners and shit.
That's
Like,
not
we
a
was
bad
doing it way
idea,
back.
man. Shit, I'm hungry than a motherfucker. Hey, look here, man. Look here. Here's one. Shout out to Lindsay, Sean Gates, Andre Bud Tender, Michael Richardson. What up, Stump? Bianca.
Yeah.
And who else we got here? My cousin Jacob. Max the Goat. And I think that's it, man. Until the next time, man. We got to do this again soon. Shit went smooth. Yeah, till next time, man.
This was good.
Thanks for everybody that fucked with
WiiRadio.
us, man. We gone.
Yep.